And welcome into Columbus River Dragons hockey. I'm Tom Callahan. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you all being here this evening as the River Dragons getting set to take on the Mississippi Seawolves. It's the second night in a row here, and the River Dragons looking for the weekend sweep of the series after a 5-0 shutout victory last night for the Columbus River Dragons. How about Sammy Bernard? Starting the season off with back-to-back shutouts. He's now stopped all 40 shots he's faced in the regular season so far. Began with a blanking on the road in Monroe, and then had one here at home for the home opener. 22 saves, and last night's 5-0 win. And the River Dragons got on the board quickly. They scored just 22 seconds into the game. Alexander Jemayev had a pair of goals in that first period, and the River Dragons never looked back. Great win for Columbus last night, especially coming off that weekend set with Monroe that was 2 weeks ago. Columbus hadn't played since then, and of course we all wondered, how would that affect them? Not playing a game for 2 weeks after you go through training camp, you gear up, you start your season, and then you have a giant letdown for 2 weeks. And talking to head coach Jerome Bichard before the game yesterday, he said, I would have loved to have had this maybe in March. A little bit later on in the season, or February, when the team could use a little bit of a break. But nope, the break comes now, and just kind of the result once again. I mean, just the way the scheduling broke down this year, Athens had to shift some dates around last second. One of the expansion teams with some building availability questions. And so when that happened, in fact, the River Dragons, there was a version of the schedule before it came out that actually had Columbus opening in Athens. But it looks like Athens, going to be on the road to start the season here for the first several weeks. And so Columbus ends up shifting its schedule, and that created that gap in the schedule that got us to this weekend now against Mississippi. And again, big 5-0 win last night to come out, kind of find the goals. Still not as many shots. I know pregame that Boomer said, I want to see 50 shots for and less than 30 against. Well, they got the less than 30 against, but didn't quite get to 30 shots for as far as the River Dragons were concerned. But they did cash in on the power play. 2 for 3 yesterday. They scored on both halves of a high-sticking double minor. Interestingly, that double minor straddled the second and third period. So they scored on the first half of that double minor, before the end of the period. And then they come out to start period number 3, and they score again on the other power play. So that really, I think, took the wind out of the sails for the Seawolves when you not only give up a goal late, but then turn around and give up a goal early when you're trying to get back into a game that goes from 3-0 to 5-0, which was the final. And that was pretty much it. A lot of the work was done there for the River Dragons, and so great job as they are 2 for 3 on the power play last night, and it's nice to see special teams click just a little bit. And, of course, as we mentioned, getting those saves out of your goaltender is huge, and that's absolutely fantastic when it comes to getting off to a good start. You've got the saves back there, and to that end tonight, the River Dragons, speaking of getting the saves, have William Lavalier back in the lineup here. And Lavalier is a name familiar to fans from last season. He was 5-1 with the River Dragons, but what happened was at the end of the year, you may remember this, in warm-ups for what would be his final regular season start, he got hit in the hand, broke his thumb. Still played that game with a broken thumb, played really well, won the game, but Lavalier then did not end up playing in the playoffs. And so Columbus, disappointed to not have him, but he came in. He was 5-1-0 last year with this team with 2.58 goals against, a .913 save percentage. He was fantastic for the River Dragons. And so now on a 4-game PTO with Columbus, gets the nod tonight to get the start in night. Bernard will get the night off, and Petizian will back up this evening as the River Dragons right now sporting 3 goaltenders. And it's a situation we've seen here in Columbus before. You never know what's going to happen. So for the time being, Columbus just trying to figure out a way to rotate everybody in and get them a chance to play. So that's a big one for the River Dragons. The other thing worth noting is that Jake Raleigh has been loaned to Macon of the SPHL, and so he is playing a game in Macon here this evening and will not be available to be in the lineup. So we'll see what River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichard does as far as that lineup is concerned. Speaking of Boomer, it's time to have our chat with him. We're going to do that on the other side of the break. And then when we come back, it'll be time to drop the puck. River Dragons and the Mississippi Seawolves coming up in just a little bit. The pregame show rolls on. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Winter is upon us. We must prepare. Cold and darkness will spread across the land. The nights will be long.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Air Force is here to fix the heat.
Don't let winter leave you out in the cold. Call Air Force Heating and Air now for our special $79 AC gas furnace or heat pump tune-up, only for a limited time. Air Force Heating and Air is always here for you.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities, but more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome back. Before tonight's game against the Mississippi Seawolves, Tom Callahan, joined by River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichard. Boomer, 5-0. The team wins yesterday. We didn't hit your 50-shot goal that you had set down, but 5 shots do go in, and you shut out the Seawolves. Your thoughts on the game?
Obviously it's tough to, say anything bad about a 5-0 win, but I thought came out flying first period, executed. As the game went on, I thought we did less execution, but I saw a lot of positive things out there, and combine that with some horrific ice conditions. That was a little bit of what our issues was. But after the first period, I think we again kind of got out of sync a little bit, and our forwards were playing kind of fast, and our D-men were kind of slowing things down, and we were stretched out a little bit too much, I thought.
Talk a little bit. Well, first of all, let's address that before we get to this question. How do you change that then? How do you get them on the same page?
Well, I think kind of change our thought process as what we're trying to accomplish, and they did. I have to give Mississippi a shout out. They played pretty well, taking stuff away. They're sending 2 guys hard everywhere. On a forward check, neutral zone forward check, they're sending 2 guys right at our D, and we were kind of going D to D, and we were just still drifting back, as opposed to we go D to D, we need to start moving up, and we already got 2 guys burnt. That's when we got to go slow, quick up, and we were kind of slow, and we didn't have that quick up kind of thing. So do that. I think we'll make a couple adjustments on our neutral zone stuff as well.
And then the question I wanted to ask you about was the power play. You scored twice on both halves of that high-sticking double minor. Yeah. One to end the second, one to begin the third. You talked about special teams. That was probably the biggest moment there for you.
Yeah, no, that was probably the goals that broke their back. Well, actually, the pop-off goal was the one that probably broke their back. But no, the teal line looked really sharp. Gray had a couple of good looks. Red line, not so much, and again, it's just our timing with everything. We're trying to create something that isn't there, and we got to have a different mindset of take what they give us. So on the power play, and especially with the red and the gray units, the McDonald and Doe, Klink, and Galvin unit. If we're trying to set up some type of play over here, we got to play catch with it. Play catch with it. They're not going to come. If we have full control of the puck, they're not going to come, right? So let's play catch with it over here, like a give and go. Oh, no, a give but don't go. Just let that forward do 2 or 3 up and backs, and then when he goes up, then we go over and across or over down to the net kind of thing. And I think that's just be a little bit more patient. We're getting it, and then we're moving into an area and we're helping them kind of thing. So just a little bit more. I don't want to stay stagnant, but a little more control, I guess, when it comes down to it.
Well, that's a good lead in then for keys of the game tonight.
Keys of the game. Again, simplify. If all we have is a dump and go get it, that's what I want. Execute the plays that are executed. And really, I think the biggest one is trying to stay in sync and stay at the same pace. Our D have to play at the same pace as our forwards, so our forwards either have to slow up, slow down, and our D-men have to speed up a little bit and meet in the middle, and I think should do it.
All right, Boom, thanks for joining us. Best of luck tonight.
You bet, thank you.
Back with the drop of the puck in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Girls Out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of Girls Night Out.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need C-F-A.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
right, Steve Sabaski, great job on the anthem as we're getting ready to go here tonight. Tom Callahan here with you. We are at the Columbus Civic Center. It's time once again for River Dragons hockey. Let's take a look at tonight's starting goaltenders. As for the Columbus River Dragons, it is going to be William Lavalier. Told you about his record with the River Dragons last year. 5-1-0 with a 2.58 and a 9.13 overall in the FPHL. He also, remember, started the season with the Baton Rouge Zydeco with 6-6. But here's the part I want to point out. He had a 9.13 with the River Dragons. He had a 9.16 save percentage with a really bad Baton Rouge team. So he was at a 9.15 anyway. I know the goals against was higher, but that really shows that Lavalier is a very consistent and very solid goaltender. So looking forward to seeing what we're going to get out of him this evening. And meanwhile, over on the Mississippi Seawolves side of things, it's going to be Samuel Best. Best appearing in his first ever FPHL game. He did play one game in the SPHL last year. That was a loss. And he had a 6.72 goals against and a 829 save percentage. So Best getting the nod here this evening, and a little bit of surprise that Best ended up getting the nod here tonight, and Trevor Roy is backing up. But that is your goaltending matchup as we get ready to go between these two teams. Puck drop coming up at center. River Dragons in the black uniforms here at home on a Saturday night. It's the first family four-pack night of the year. We're ready to roll. Here we go. River Dragons start McDonald, Jemaeth, and Moore. This line scored 22 seconds into the game last night. Let's see what they can do here. They push in, but the puck knocked back out. They have to tag up. And Moore will send it around the rim to the right side. And behind the net it goes. And up the far wall, Justin Barr waiting for it. Turns it out to center. Seawolves will toss it in from there. Scoots past Lavalier. Brian Dunford trying to play it out. Dunford last night with an assist on that goal 22 seconds in. That was his 250th pro point. So congratulations to Dunny for hitting the milestone. Stoya will regroup for Mississippi. And the Seawolves look to move it out. Storjohn trying to move it the other way, and tripped down on his way in is Philip Wong. They let that one go. They let a lot go yesterday, and consistently so. They let the boys play yesterday. Didn't see a lot of power plays for either side in the game, but the River Dragons did go 2 for 3. Here's a shot coming in for the left point. That one is deflected wide. At the right point, Popoff keeps it in. River Dragons trying to go to work here. Storjohn on the near side wall. That one is fed towards the line, and it is knocked out and over by Stacy, but Popoff feeds a bouncer right back in. Stoya takes it from Best, puts it up to the right side. Again, Popoff will keep it in. Ends up with Stoya once more. He'll try the far side, cut off there by Doe. Doe behind the net. Ran into traffic. Puck ends up the right wing corner. Bersani all over Stoya. Feeds it right side, and the Seawolves will break the zone here. Flip down the ice. That'll be an icing call. And the first opponent icing of each period is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, the official heating and air provider for the Columbus River Dragons. And a fine sponsor, a very supportive sponsor of River Dragons hockey. And if your business is interested in becoming a sponsor of River Dragons hockey, you can give our corporate offices a call. You want to know how to get one of those ice logos, a dasher board, some signage, maybe even a commercial right here on the broadcast? Give us a call. Ask one of our sales reps how. 706-507-4625. Anderson on the right side. Fed Doe to the slot. Now one is healed wide there by Klink. Looked like the puck might have hopped up on edge on him, and now Klink is going to take a penalty here, a hit from behind, and then coming in as a retaliatory hit was Stacy, and he blew up one of the other River Dragons from behind just as a gotcha back. And that has Lind absolutely incensed. I believe it was Galvin that he hit from behind. I know, and I understand the original penalty to Klink. That was going to be a boarding call, and that's fine. But they better get Stacy, too. And they will. Yeah, Klink, no doubt. Hit from behind. Got to make that call. But Stacy came in and just retaliated. And it wasn't Klink that he hit. I think it was Galvin. But just blew him up. And he was not ready for that impact. And then, of course, we had quite a bit of a scuffle after that. Lind was trying to get in there. Thought he might have been in the box. He was not, as they let him out. I think they're just going to call it 4-on-4 here. So we got boarding and then roughing. So 2 minutes for boarding for Stacy, 2 minutes, or pardon me, 2 minutes for boarding for Klink, which was the initial call, and then Stacy gets 2 minutes for roughing. So it's going to be 4-on-4 here for 2 minutes. And again, no issue whatsoever with the initial call coming on Klink. He absolutely deserved that penalty, but Stacy kind of took the law into his own hands. And honestly, I think if he'd have gone back after Klink, they might not even given him anything. But the fact that he hit somebody else and, again, hit him from behind is kind of what made that worse. All right, River Dragons control 4-on-4. Underwood will keep it in for the right point. And a chance for Galvin on the far side. He tried to loop out up top. It was knocked off his stick by Stoya. And the River Dragons retreat to center.
At 2:04.
River Dragons push in. There's a chance far side, and that one is cleared out of the crease there by Keller. Doe with a good look across there, but Keller made the play, broke up that pass right on the doorstep. Columbus will rush it ahead, 4-on-4. McDonald in over the line, gets it across. Dunford on to Moore, but Moore was tied up from behind, and now 2-on-1 the other way. Here come the Seawolves, left side moving in. Carter carrying it wide, diving block. Nice job there as Slahetka hit the deck and broke it up enough that by the time the puck was slid across the goal mouth, the momentum was gone and the rush did not produce a scoring chance. There's a stretch on the right wing to Kyle Moore. Moore dragging his way into the high slot. Around one, backing up. Rister hit a body. Audette clearing it out to center for Mississippi. 38 seconds to go in the 4-on-4 situation as Moore pushes back in with McDonald. Leaves it for him in the high slot. McDonald over to the far side. And now he'll get it back up top. McDonald, Moore, left side. Puck around behind the net. Boy, this line's been out there for a while. They better get a change out of this. Seawolves are also going to at least try to slide one player out here. Backing on the left side is Hansen for Mississippi. His wrister, Lavalier, his first save of the 24-25 season. Stoya centers, goes out towards the left point, kept it up top by Carter. Over to the right side, Stoya tried to walk through traffic, lost it, but now we go back to 5-on-5 as Klink rejoins the play in the zone. Moore able to move it out. Kyle Moore, boy, long shift for him as it's bounced down the ice. That is an icing call. Moore may have to get right back out there. That would be a tough one for the River Dragons if that is the case. See if they do make him get back out there. I think if I'm the River Dragons, I would actually probably call my timeout right now, if that is the case. See who's out there. Let's see, who did Columbus get out? Nope, he is not back out there. Okay. Wickline in to take the draw. He wins it back to Popoff, who's out there with Slahetka. It's Wickline, Doherty, and I can't see who's on that left side. Find out in a minute here. That's Storjahan over there. Doherty did not dress last night, back in the lineup here tonight. Seawolves step back into the right side. There's a shot by Costello, hit a body in front. Chuck Costello spent a little bit of time with the River Dragons last year, but also was with Mississippi as well. Good guy, liked having Chuck around. And certainly wish him and his family the best of all things. Just not tonight while they're playing the River Dragons. Lind pinching from the right point as that puck rolls to center, and now a possible odd man. Keller up on the left wing with a wrist shot. He sent it high. Centering attempt, nobody there for it. Around the rim it goes. Columbus running around a little bit here. Costello sidesteps a check on the backhand shot, and that goes right across the goal mouth out the other side. I understand Columbus wants to throw the body right now, but they're taking themselves a little out of position to do it. Really could use to calm things down a bit here. Storjahan, after a loose puck in his own end, clears the line but didn't look, and it was kicked right back in by Stacy. Sent around the rim, this time Popoff. Stacy at the line, had it picked away. And now here's Klink with a chance right side. Klink trying to drive in on goal. Got it towards the net, but it's tipped away to the corner. Storjahan over there after it. He is wrapped up by Stacy. Galvin trying to push that one low. Klink is parked on the back door, but they couldn't get a puck to him as it's cleared out. Now up the right wing side, Mississippi attacking the other way. Wrist shot way out to greet it was Lavalier there as he blockers Hippolyte Smith's attempt wide. Now Galvin back on the right side, cutting in front. It's left up top. Here's Klink with a shot. Left pad saved by Best. Underwood on a roller, fed it back to the point, but Dunford had to give up the line. Couldn't keep it in as they dump it back in. 6:20 gone here in the first period. No score. River Dragons and the Seawolves. Stoya, left side. He'll cut to his right, in with a shot. Missed the net with that one, and Columbus back out to center. Here's Kyle Moore pushing ahead. He's got Jemaev going to the net, try to feed it to him. It's steered aside by Best as it got through. Jemaev tied up by Stoya. Moore in that pile. Also arriving is Anderson. McDonald on the near side, couldn't come up with it. Carter clears to center. Slowly it rolls back into the Columbus end of things here. River Dragons trying to move it back around. Slahetka, far side, here's Jemaev. Jemaev, cross ice, that one banked away. Fired right back in, and looks like Lavalier says, I'll hold on to that. That'll get us to our first break of the period. 7:19 gone here in the first. No score, River Dragons and the Seawolves. Back with more in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
Applebee's Pick Six with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
$7:19 gone here in the first. No score. River Dragons and Seawolves. Tom Callahan here with you. River Dragons hockey brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting, specializing in payroll, bookkeeping, income, and sales taxes for small business. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. Mississippi controlling the draw on the Columbus end here to get things going once again. There's a chance in front. Lavalier, the save. Puck is free. He's able to sprawl out and grab it. Lavalier had to find a way to come up with that one. Scrambling there despite all the bodies in front. Face off will be to the right of the River Dragons goal. And again, Mississippi wins the face-off back. It's helped along to Stoya, long shot, and a left pad save there by Lavalier. Storjahan will help it behind the net to Lind. Around to Bersani. His pass is tipped, didn't make it out of the zone. Keller keeping it in. On to the left side, Costello centering, and that one's still not out of danger. Point blank chance tipped over top of the net. Storjahan got his stick to that wrist shot by Keller. Puck is kept in, and only for a moment, Wickline able to get it to center. Now it ends up back with Lind. He'll skate it ahead. Lind all the way into the Mississippi zone. Left side, around behind the net, had it poked away. Fed to the left point. Shot by Anderson is deflected out into the netting. 8:14 into the first. Mississippi off to a much better start tonight. As I mentioned last night, they gave up a goal 22 seconds in. And never really looked to get right with the world as far as their game last evening. But tonight, looks like a much better effort out of the Seawolves. Face off coming up to the right of Best. Draw one back to the left point. It'd be fed around behind the goal. Klink couldn't come up with it. Stacy trying to clear. Calvin keeping it in. Ends up on the near side. Wong. Out to center, pass kicked ahead. And Columbus will regroup. A push in on the left side. Dunford couldn't get the puck deep, turned back. This should be an icing call, and yes, Columbus will indeed beat it out, getting back. Fans, don't forget your free digital program for every home game, available at rdragons.com. And River Dragons Hockey brought to you in part by Country Inn & Suites, the official host hotel of the River Dragons, and by Pepsi, the official soft drink of the Columbus River Dragons. A lot of folks enjoying their family four-packs here tonight, brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland and Kissin 99.3. But tell you what, one of the big selling points of those, you get your 4 tickets, your 4 hot dogs, your 4 popcorn, and 4 Pepsi products. We got you covered, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons. Fantastic deal. By the way, for the first time this season, those are available now online. You can buy them through rdragonsmerch.com, or you can go to the regular website, rdragons.com. There is, in the ticketing tab, a page now for the family 4-packs, and you can click on the link there and buy them. Here's Jemayev on the right side in front. A shot save made by Best on the redirect. Not out of danger yet. Down for the right into point. Pop off. His wrister deflects to the corner. Left point. Slahetka, his shot. That is tipped out. Boy, a great chance on the backside there for Kyle Moore. But he was stopped by the Seawolves netminder, and he gives him a little pat on the seat of the pants there. Samuel Best with the save coming to his right. Face-off is pushed ahead by the Seawolves, and Audette will skate it out to center. He'll flip it into the left side corner. Slahetka trying to leave it off back there. Puck pops up in the air out of play. Face-off will stay inside the River Dragons end of things. 26 seconds shy in the halfway mark here of period number 1. The next heat with the River Dragons event at Texas Roadhouse is this Tuesday, November 5th at 6 p.m. It's a great chance to meet your favorite players, get autographs and selfies, enjoy some great food with your fellow fans. It's Tuesday, November 5th at 6 p.m. at Texas Roadhouse. River Dragons try to pop that puck ahead. They do, but they're offside. They tag up. Doherty out with Storjahan. Glove down at center by Popoff, and on the right winger's Wickline, moving it in. Wickline feeds it back up to the left point. There's a shot that is blocked. Barr getting in front of that one as the River Dragons control on the left side. Wickline fed it across, and Storjahan couldn't get to it. Not out. Popoff, his shot, and a left pad save by Best. Comes back. Popoff will let it go again. Tipped up over top of the net. Seawolves with a bank pass right side. That missed Carter, and they wave off icing, though. Columbus sending it ahead, and in stride, here's Wickline right side, leaving into the high slot. Klink tried to cut through the D, lost it. Puck still not out, though. Finally, the Seawolves able to attack with it. Keller in over the line, leaving for Costello, walking into the backhand. Lavalier out to shut it down. 9:18 left to go in the first. Scoreless so far between the Seawolves and the River Dragons. We're back with more in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
9:18 to go here in the first. Scoreless between the River Dragons and the Mississippi Seawolves. Columbus right now trying to get the puck out of the defensive zone here. And at the right point, there's a long shot. Lavalier with a blocker save. He's had a pretty solid outing so far. Anderson pushing in on the left side. Hugh Anderson signed just in time to dress for Friday's game with the team on a 4-game PTO. Of course, he spent the end of last year with Columbus. Lind trying to move it ahead. Pass blocked. He tried to steal it back. Flipped across, went off the skate of Keller. Seawolves will regroup in their own end. That allows Columbus to change up the lines here. 8.5 to go in the first. No score. Hansen, left side, will dump it in. Anderson leaving it for Lind as Columbus looking to push up ice. Kyle Moore steps away from the forecheck. He'll move it ahead and finds Galvin. Moving in with Jemaev. Galvin curls, waiting. Right side, Lind. Try to get it back across. Jemaev just missed getting the tip. Puck is flipped up in the air, ends up back down at center. Underwood had it jammed in behind him. Hippolyte Smith up after it. Pushed into the far side, ends up with Jemaev as everybody else was looking around for it. Jemaev tried to step through Wong, knocked down at center. Wong looking to go the other way, fanned on a pass, and he coughed it up. Here's Moore on the right wing. Stoyer rims it around left side. McDonald gets over to cut it off and send it right back onto the right wing. Moore tying up Carter on the half boards. Jemaev pulled it out towards the front of the net. And that one is taken away now by Mississippi up the right side. Here's Barr on the wing, trying to spin away, feeds it down low, and the right side corner, Hussey after it. A centering attempt, save Lavalier, the rebound, and Lavalier's got that too. William Lavalier gets to the right post to get that second attempt. Knock it down and hang on. Face-off will be coming up to the right of the River Dragons' goal. Draws one back by the River Dragons. Storjahan on the left side. Gives it up in the slot. Turnover, there's a shot. And again, Lavalier with a save. Big stop right there. Boy, what a giveaway right in the slot by the River Dragons. 7:04 to go in this first period. Still scoreless, but boy, that was Mississippi's best chance of the night right there. Faceoff will be on the far side of the ice. This is probably the best hockey we've seen from the Seawolves in the 4-ish periods of play that we've had here. Fed around to the near side. Here's Bersani on it, as that one is tapped along on the wing. Bouncing puck in over the line. And it's Wickline trying to step ahead with it. And Wickline trying to get through the D. I'll tell you what, when Anderson went down to the ice just a minute ago, it looked like he might have hit his head. He was a little slow getting up. He is up. He's trying to skate this one off, but keep an eye on him. So now the Seawolves trying to break the zone. Pass goes off. Bersani bounces ahead, ends up with Keller, backdoor feed, and everybody goes into the net. Bersani into Lavalier, and that will bring a whistle with 6:20 to go in the first. Scoreless between these two teams so far. And again, Mississippi having a pretty good go of it right now. Good zone time. Getting some chances both off the rush and off some sustained zone time. Face-off will be to the left of Lavalier, but, well, they're going to put it outside the zone, and I guess the reason why they're putting it outside the zone is because that face-off was caused, they're saying, by Keller knocking down Bersani into the net to knock it off. So they tossed it outside the zone. River Dragons all lined up like it was going to be in the D zone. Here's Slaheka wandering in by himself. Arister finds the glass. Boy, nobody put a body on Slaheka, and he had a real nice chance. Now it's turned over along the wall, ends up at the far side. Austin Doe in front. There's a shot save made. And now it'll be cleared out. Best got the shoulder to that one. Been a little while since he's been tested. Chance from the right side, rims around, and off the glass is kept in at the left side by Keller. Now it ends up with Klink. Klink will wedge it down. A bouncer that goes in just wide of the net. That'll be an icing call, and Columbus won't get their change here. 5:28 to go in the first. Draw coming up. Let's see. They'll put it on the right side of Lavalier. Once again, everybody lining up on the far side, but so Columbus didn't get the chance to change here because of this icing call, but they certainly don't mind it taking a long time to get to the puck drop. Gives them a chance to catch their breath just that little bit more. There's a shot at the line, blocked, and now stepping away with a breakaway is Doe. Cutting it on goal to the forehand. Best to save. Rebound across the crease. Out the other side. Hussey back into the right side to Wong. Boy, that was the best scoring opportunity of the game for either side. And now it's given up to Klink. And Klink turning on the Jets, trying to break free. He's caught by the D, though. And back the other way. Wong into the corner. And I'll tell you what, that is one of those things. If Austin Doe is not at the end of a long shift and a prolonged one because of the icing, he probably pots that. But when you're that tired, trying to get there at the end on those legs that are just absolutely burning and make a move, it's difficult. 4.5 to go here in this first period. Still looking for the first goal of the game. Boy, the Seawolves putting on the pressure. Puck on the right side. Heavy hit on the far side. Down goes Anderson. That's going to draw a penalty. And now Audette trying to get in the face of, I believe that's Bersani. That's going to draw a pile once again. We'll tell you about it when we come back. 4:22 to go here in the first. Scoreless. Back in the more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmos, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmos rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
.422 to go here in period number 1. It's Connor Lind who ends up in the penalty box for the River Dragons, and the first power play of the game for either side goes to the Mississippi Seawolves. They come in just 5.3% on the power play. That's 13th out of 14 teams in the league this year. River Dragons kill up to 87.5. That's 5th. So Lind into the box, 15:38 time of the penalty. Columbus will start with a clear.
2 minutes for clipping at 15:38 in the first period. That's Lind, 2 minutes for clipping at 15:38. Not coupons. Team skate 5-on-4, Mississippi power play. Your Dragons are on the penalty kill.
River Dragons on the penalty kill. Lori Lee saying hi from Kissin' 99.3, stopping by. Hi, Lori. And the rarely called clipping penalty. River Dragons trying to work through this kill. 3:42 to go in the first. Scoreless here. Bersani, great job on the battle. Pushed the man and the puck out over the line. Boy, penalty killing is 100% effort. And a big hit on the near side by Underwood on Carter. He lost his helmet, has to get off the ice. Centering attempt there, and that is blocked. River Dragons try to bounce it to the line. They get it over. Stoya a little frustrated as he puts it back in and heads to the bench, but Columbus now with 49 seconds to kill in this man advantage. Now Costello ends up with the right side, feeds the slot. A shot that is blocked in front and sent down the ice by Cody Wickline. Under 3 to go here in this first. Seawolves down to their final 30 seconds of the man advantage. Wickline, right side Doe. And he put it in behind the Seawolves net again. So basically one more rush here for Mississippi. They're having trouble getting out of their own zone still. Left side Costello tipping it on ahead. He gets it back on the wing. A backhand feed towards the front of the net is blocked. And Columbus, one more chance to send it down. Jamaeff will skate it out. Jamaeff attacking on the right side. Looking to cut towards the net, but Barr rode him off. And Columbus has indeed killed it off. We're back to even strength. River Dragons attacking right now in the Seawolves end. McDonald centering feed and a diving block in front there. Barr able to move it towards the line. He'll pull it back down. The Seawolves want to reset the lines. 2 minutes to go in the first. Columbus looked pretty good on that penalty kill right there. Stay tuned in our first intermission. You're going to get a chance to see a couple of River Dragons carve some pumpkins. We had some Halloween fun. And now a big hit on the near side draws a penalty. And it's going to be Kyle Moore. Or, no, pardon me, that's going to be Justin McDonald going in. 2 for roughing. Well, you don't see McDonald take a penalty very often. (18:22) time to the penalty. Second power play for the Seawolves. who actually have looked better at 5-on-5. And with time winding down to the period, I'm sure they would love to convert here, try to make this power play look a little better than the last one. They're going to wave Anderson out of the draw. Bersani wins it back. Hugh Anderson after it. He'll skip it off the glass and down the ice. Second power play in a row for Mississippi. They're 0 for 1. They'll skip one in, hit a stanchion. Oh, hit the ref. Oh, boy, that almost buckled him. Puck stayed in the corner over there. Looks like he's just going to try to do his best to get through it. Now there's a centering attempt, a bouncing puck and a glove save, Lavalier. Great stop by Lavalier right on the doorstep on Curtis Hanson. Draw to the right of the River Dragons goal. 1 minute to go in the period. Here's Stoya over to the right side. Getting it back up top. Had to kick it towards that right wing. And Galvin able to kick it ahead to Wickline. Wickline will just send it down. That allows Columbus a chance to change up the D pair. Stepping out now, Dunford and Underwood. Carter kicks it back, but looping back with it is Keller. Right side. And, oh boy, the train was on the tracks there. Hanson got out of the way of it. There's a shot, and it goes off the blocker of Lavalier around to the left point. Stoya holding it in. Keller lost it in the corner, sent up to the left point. Kept it up top. Hanson to the far side. Carter up top. Hanson, wrist shot, save. Lavalier, and he hangs on. Takes it in the breadbasket with 10.1 to go. 32 seconds left to go, and the penalty against McDonald for roughing. Draw pushed ahead, in on goal, save Lavalier, rebound, where's the puck? Oh, the whistle goes and he hung on to it. Great stop. He was looking behind him, but the puck was under his left pad. And a smart play by the Seawolves. That was Hussey who took it straight to the net. Trying to make something happen there. And now the Seawolves again on the draw. Puck in front. Columbus trying to clear. They get it to the line. That'll do it for the period. You may have tried to fire one down at the horn, but boy, that sucker was on edge. And if he got it on goal, that would have been a minor miracle. So 22 seconds of carryover power play time in a period number 2 for the Mississippi Seawolves. I know the River Dragons are wondering if they're going to see a power play in this one. They have not yet. Shots right now unofficially listed at 12 for Mississippi, 7 for the River Dragons. And that is kind of indicative of how this period went. Mississippi really had some momentum, especially in the second half of the opening 20 here, but failed to dent the scoreboard. So into the first period intermission we go. And again, stay tuned. When we come back, you're going to get a chance to see a couple of River Dragons carve a pumpkin. Yes, indeed. Spend some time with Stephen Klink and Scott Doherty and see how they got down for Halloween. And then, of course, we're going to come back. We'll wrap up the scoring for you. And we're also going to take a look at that Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. One period in the books here in Columbus. No score. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Applebee's wickedly delicious Dollar Zombie has risen. Looking for a thirst to quench? Take a sip if you dare.
Winter is upon us. We must prepare. Cold and darkness will spread across the land. The nights will be long.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Air Force is here to fix the heat.
Don't let winter leave you out in the cold. Call Air Force Heating and Air now for our special $79 AC gas furnace or heat pump tune-up, only for a limited time. Air Force Heating and Air is always here for you.
Get your grills out this summer with Pepsi, the official beverage of Grills Night Out.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Fans, how you doing? This is Clink and Scott, ready for action.
All right, here we go. Ready? Is it filming? Oh, what should I say?
What do we do? Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
Hey, Scott Doherty here. This is my good friend Clink.
This is my buddy,
We're
Scott.
gonna do some pumpkins today. Hopefully we don't butcher them too hard, but we're gonna try our best here.
No promises.
Yep.
I messed it up already. I think I have to just start cutting. I think the more I draw, there's no way that this looks like anything right now.
Ooh, I think that's too close.
Hey, language? I don't heard that.
Should I put boo and then in quotations with the M? Boo. Get it?
I already messed up, I think. But we're gonna hope. Is my head gonna fit inside? Do we know this for sure?
Well, telling me.
I'm not gonna help my opponent, dude.
What do you got going on? You got a meat market over there.
Just keep going. You look really good, dude. There's no way that did anything.
What?
Can I get a piece? Can you get a piece?
There you go.
Ow! I feel like scream.
Look at that M. Pretty good.
Thanks, dude. How do you, Olivia, can you come here? I need you to do me a favor. Can you write R?
With R?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Offside! You got offside! What the? That's my doing.
Y'all been at it for 27 minutes.
Really? This has been 27 minutes.
I have two eyes.
I have two eyes. I have a shredded ceiling.
Honestly, this might take like an hour.
fruit ninja! Dude, that's sick.
Potato peeler or like an apple peeler?
That's what I'm saying.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
then I would have just shredded my letters, but someone came unprepared.
I mean, I'm not gonna point fingers. She couldn't even gut these pumpkins for us. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, we had to come here 4 hours before.
4 hours before.
We were before practice, and then here we are.
I cut this hole with a fork.
No, we're back. Columbus Wibbidway.
Nice. See, boo, and then, like boom. You get it? You get it?
We won't have to clean this, by the way, right?
Are you kidding me? That looks so good. Okay, I got my pumpkin. It's boom. Missing teeth. Couple eyes. Boom. With the M. Nice. We got.
Pretty good, dude.
We got Buddy. You just staying safe. And perfect. Okay, vote for your favorite. Just don't vote for his.
Don't.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? And how about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
And welcome back here in the first period intermission. Tom Callahan here with you. How about that? You want to carve pumpkins with Scott Doherty and Stephen Klink? I mean, they seemed like they had a good time. I was not invited. My invitation must have gotten lost in the mail. But it's always fun to see the guys having a good time out there, poking around and enjoying themselves. No scoring to tell you about from that first period. We are still scoreless. 22 seconds of power play time left in there for Mississippi when we come back. And so the River Dragons, no penalty chances at all, or no power play chances, rather, in that period. So they are 0-0. 0 for 1 for Mississippi as that second power play is still underway. Shots in the period did finish 12-7. In favor of the Seawolves. So a rare time when the River Dragons are outshot. We'll see if Columbus can kill off the remaining 22 seconds in that roughing call against Justin McDonald when we come back out. Out-of-town scoreboard. Busy on a Saturday. We're going to give you college football scores here too, but first we're going to start with the FPHL. And right now, The Carolina Thunderbirds with a 1-0 lead over the Blue Ridge Bobcats. That is heading into the third period of play in that game. 1-1 tie between the Black Bears and the Hat Tricks. That one is after one period of play. Meanwhile, the Venom and the Wolves, they say postponed. So not sure why. I'll try to find out for you, but that game has been postponed. No game, it looks like, this evening, or at least a late start, if nothing else, between the Venom and the Wolves. Prowlers and Motor City Rockers, they're tied up at 1 after 1. And then Athens and Monroe getting underway here in just a couple of minutes. And Dashers at the Baton Rouge Zydeco, that game will be getting underway in just a couple of minutes as well. In the National Hockey League tonight, pretty full night as it generally is on a Saturday night. Senators with a 1-0 lead over the Seattle Kraken. Sabres up 1-0 on an Alex Tuck shorthanded goal over the Detroit Red Wings. And the Penguins 1-0 on Sid Crosby's 4th of the year over the Canadiens. Those games are all at the intermission, as the Leafs with a 1-0 lead over the Blues after one. Mitch Marner the goal. Avs at Preds, that's coming up at 8 o'clock Eastern. Utah Hockey Club at Golden Knights, that is at 10 o'clock Eastern, as is Canucks at Sharks. Finals from earlier today, Panthers 4-2 over the Stars in Finland. Bruins blanked the Flyers 3-0 in a shootout. Blackhawks 4, Kings 3. And the Capitals beat the Blue Jackets 7-2. So let's take a look at those college football scores here for you. And we'll just do top 25. So going on right now, you have number 11 Clemson and Louisville scoreless in the first quarter. Number 10 Texas A&M trail South Carolina 7-0. And that is early in the first. Kentucky, just to kick off with number 7 Tennessee. They are just underway. Kentucky will get the ball here to start things off. And now at the top of the hour, you're going to get number 18 Pittsburgh and number 20 SMU. And then finals from earlier today, Houston beats number 17 Kansas State 24-19. Number 1 Oregon beats Michigan 38-17. Number 2, Georgia, 34-20 winners over Florida. Number 4, Ohio State beats number 3, Penn State, 20-13. Number 5, Miami, 53-31 over Duke. Number 11, Iowa State loses to Texas Tech by a point, 23-22. Number 13, Indiana, 47-10 over Michigan State. Number 19, Ole Miss, 63-31 over Arkansas. Number 21, Army, 20-3 over Air Force. And number 24, Illinois, loses 25-17 to Minnesota. So how about that one? And number 15, Boise State played yesterday against San Diego State. They win that game 56-24. Also, I do know that for SEC fans, I know there's always in-conference interest, and unfortunately I do not have good news for SEC fans hoping for an Auburn win today. Because earlier today, Vanderbilt 17-7 winners over Auburn. Oklahoma 59-14 over Maine. Mississippi State 45-20 over Massachusetts. And the other games, already told you about those. Everything else is just getting underway here. So, interesting day in college football once again. See how Ohio State's win shakes up the rankings when they come out to start the week. Meanwhile, in the National Hockey League, boy, the Columbus Blue Jackets have been looking good for a while, but kind of back-to-back big-time losses here, and today losing 7-2 to the Washington Capitals. There's probably no team in hockey folks are rooting for more than the Columbus Blue Jackets, given the tragic offseason they had. But I wonder if maybe the emotion that they've been running on is starting to ebb away just a little bit. By the way, Alexander Ovechkin, his 6th goal of the season as he continues to chase down Wayne Gretzky for the all-time NHL goal-scoring lead. Trying to catch the great one. 894 goals. It's a kind of wild when you look at everything Wayne Gretzky accomplished. And, I mean, there's no reason Ovechkin won't catch him. He'll just play until he catches him. But when you look at just everything Gretzky accomplished. If you took away all of his goals, almost 900 of them, he would have still had the most points in the NHL just based on assists alone, which is unbelievable. And just the career of Gretzky, the records he set, so many of which seem untouchable, and I suppose with time, some of them will fall, including this goal-scoring record. I don't think, unless, basically Alexander Ovechkin's legs fall off or his arm just comes out of its socket for good, that he's going to stop playing until he has that. And I think we will have a new all-time NHL goal king before he retires. But, boy, Gretzky, just an absolutely incredible run, and it just gets put in perspective more and more when you look at everything he was able to accomplish here. And, of course, the focus goes back on Gretzky now and again when somebody like Ovechkin kind of puts the push on to catch up with one of the records. All right, that'll do it for our first period intermission. When we come back, 22 seconds of power play time on the board for the Mississippi Seawolves. No score between the River Dragons and the Seawolves here on this Saturday night. River Dragons open for the weekend sweep here and a 4-0 start to the season. Stay tuned. There's more coming your way on River Dragons hockey.
Applebee's Pick Six with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Back here for second period action at the Columbus Civic Center. Thanks for joining us, everybody. River Dragons hockey available for you all season long on YouTube. Follow us at Columbus River Dragons. And when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell. because when you click that bell, that's going to let you know every time we go live, every time there's a game. And that'll set a reminder for you, give you a direct link to our live stream, which begins 15 minutes prior to puck drop for every single game. Next week, we're on the road, Thursday and Friday at Baton Rouge. Keep in mind, those games are in Central Time, so an hour later than normal. But we appreciate you following us along here. And a reminder that River Dragons hockey is brought to you in part by Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel provider of the River Dragons, by Air Force Heating and Cooling, the official heating and air company of the River Dragons, and by Columbus Diagnostic, the official imaging center of the Columbus River Dragons. Also by Trails at Flat Rock. Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock. Featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans, Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home. So the River Dragons back out there on the ice. And they have 22 seconds of power play time to kill off here to start period number 2. River Dragons are going to roll right to left in front of the broadcast location. Now they're examining a pane of glass across from us here, just in front of, well, actually next to the Seawolves bench, but right by section A04. See if this is going to cause us any sort of delay. Well, they're going to talk about it. We have one referee and one linesman trying to figure out if things are okay to continue with or if we're going to have some repair done over there. And now we're going to get a Civic Center employee out there to also take a look. So that allows me time to tell you about Sweetbriar Cigars. Established in 1975, Sweetbriar Fine Cigars is Georgia's oldest cigar shop. Sweetbriar has the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite cigar in our relaxed, comfortable seating area. Sweetbriar also has a full line of accessories to complement your needs and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about our veteran and military discounts, loyalty program, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sweetbriar is located in the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. Online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. Well, they are looking at a stanchion over there. Looks like they're going to pull it out and try to slide it back in. And tonight, as I mentioned, is the first of our 6 Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin' 99.3 Family 4-pack nights. And the folks who are here tonight for just $40, which, by the way, the 4 tickets you get for $40 is cheaper than the price of just 4 Upper Bowl tickets anyway. So you get 4 tickets to the game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons over $120 in value. And again, it's just $40. You can take advantage of this great deal brought to you by Chick-fil-A Midland, Kissin' 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. On the following upcoming dates, December 14th against Monroe, January 11th against Carolina, February 15th against Blue Ridge, March 29th against Hudson Valley, and April 12th against Athens. Now again, these 4 packs are available only through the River Dragons office. And you can call us to purchase 706-507-4625. That's 507-4625. Or they are now available online for purchase through our merchandise store, ourdragonsmerch.com. And on ourdragons.com, we also have a link in the ticketing tab that'll take you right to a Family 4-pack page and allow you to pick your game. If you want, you can buy the 5 remaining games right now. You're sitting at home, you're like, man, that sounds like a great deal. I'm sorry I missed out on tonight's game. You can pick those up now for the remainder of the season. So, while we're working on what's going on here with the glass situation, we have a little bit of a delay before we start things off. Both teams are kind of up and meandering around. River Dragons have kind of gathered mostly by their bench, although Kyle Moore, who I don't think Kyle Moore has ever met a stranger. He'll talk to anybody. He's out there talking to everybody. The linesman came over to kind of get between him and a couple of the Seawolves because, I mean, you never know, but a lot of these guys know each other. They skate together in the off-season, or they may train together, or they have friends of friends, but sometimes they do have some boiling over animosity too, and some beef from years ago that will manifest itself at the most unreasonable time. So they are still working on trying to figure out that stanchion situation over in the corner. We can talk about the game William Lavalliere's having to this point. Lavaliere has done very well being aggressive and very mindful of his angles, but getting out on those angles to take away chances for shooters. And his first start of the season, he had an interesting summer. I had a chance to talk to him a little bit about it. Lavaliere said he spent this summer and was able to skate with many of the Montreal Canadiens. And I mentioned it before, but he is the nephew of Felix the Cap Potvin, the old Leafs goaltender, who almost got the Leafs back to the Stanley Cup, except for that pesky Wayne Gretzky and the Los Angeles Kings. Now, that was back in 1993. And the Kings into the Cup final, but did not win that year. 93, the Montreal Canadiens were the last Canadian team to lift the Stanley Cup. Also, that was the last time the Canadiens won the Cup since the NHL's formation in 1917. The Canadiens, up until the new millennium, were the only team to win at least one Stanley Cup in every decade. They won in '86 to keep the streak alive there, and then they won in 1993, but that was the end of the run. But so back to Lavaliere, he had a chance to skate with a bunch of the Canadians and had a pretty good summer skating and training with them, and so that ended up landing him a chance to get into an AHL camp, get a little bit of a look. I don't know that there was ever a serious intention, but I suppose you never know. Things happen, right? Domino effect. But he was able to get into some AHL and then ECHL training camps. Spent a lot of time in the Charlotte area, and that's why we really didn't see much of Lavaliere until he ended up coming in and signing just earlier this week. Actually, I believe technically signing today. And the start of a 4-game PTO for him. But a pretty good summer. And so now he finds himself here, and you know what? Looks sharp. I think definitely benefiting from skating with a lot of big-time competition over the summer. Facing high caliber of shots, and it definitely helps carry over. All right, I think we've got our delay out of the way. And we're ready to go. Puck is down. Columbus again just trying to kill off some power play time here to start period number 2. Jemayev playing it around, not out. Costello tried to leave it to the right point. And it's kept in by Stoya to the right side. Cross crease pass didn't connect. Ends up at the left point. Carter holding it in. Time ticking down on the power play. McDonald ready to get out of the box. As it's cleared out to center, McDonald steps onto the ice. So now back the other way. Seawolves trying to push in. They cannot. And now ahead comes Columbus. McDonald in on the backhand, tied up. Try to one-hand it into the corner. He'll chase Carter down. Carter scoots away up the right side. Centering feed, that goes right through the crease out the other side. Costello put it to an open wing, and out it goes. River Dragons on the regroup here. They'll move it through center left side. Storjahan feeds into the slot. Pass missed. Ends up with Barr. Barr around to the left point here. Slahetka. Slahetka to the near dot. Storjahan with a wrist shot. Save made. Rebound is free behind the net. Over to the right side corner after it. That's Doherty trying to move it around. Barr had it knocked away. Storjahan looked to get it through the slot. Couldn't quite get it there. Poked back in at the point. Only held in momentarily, though. Now it's sent down the ice. Slahetka chasing. They'll wave off icing. Slahetka playing it ahead. Bouncing puck at center. Turned back over. Here's Wong. Feeds it in front, but nice job by Slahetka to get back and pick it away. And now quickly headed center on the left side. Columbus attacks. There's a wrist shot in. Save best. Rebound is swatted away in front. Wickline almost found a little daylight up top there. Back in comes Columbus. Pass ahead just a little too far for Storjahan. And the puck at center now. Will be deflected back to the River Dragons blue line, and curling all the way back behind his own net is Hugh Anderson. Anderson quickly up the right side. Get it back, Doe trying to continue on. Turned over quickly back left wing. There's a chance, but unable to break his way in on goal there was Hansen. Columbus tried to push it the other way. Doe feeding it ahead. It ends up back with Stacy in his own end, clearing it ahead for Mississippi. A bouncer back into the Columbus end. No icing here, so they have to hurry. Klink chased all the way behind by Keller, left it off. Anderson back for Klink on the right side. Klink tried to step around a check, kept in up top. And now Columbus able to break the zone again. Klink right side, cutting in as Doe in front. A shot, save, rebound. Doe is stopped by Best. Oh my goodness, what a stop by the Seawolves goaltender. Flipped into the left side corner as Keller comes back. Great job by Klink. He threw it to the front of the net knowing that Best would make the save, and it turned into a de facto pass to Austin Doe, who had a great chance at the rebound, but another huge save. And this game remains scoreless. Wow. Face-off coming up to the right of Lavalier. River Dragons will win it back and flip it on down the ice. Chasing it is Jemayev. Had 2 goals last night. His first 2 of the season. And that one on a play. Is that delay game? Yes, it is. River Dragons are going to the loft power play for the first time tonight. And still, while certainly upset about it, the call has to be made. That's one of the few that's not up for interpretation. Bryce Derschel into the box for delay. So Columbus to the off power play.
Bryce Sherrill to his for delay of game at 3:50 of the second period. As a Sherrill.
Columbus controlling. Here's a chance on the right side. A shot on the right pad save there by Best. Moore ends up with it. To Dunford, back to Moore. Moore, cross ice, there's a shot. Best to his left to make the save. Flipped out up top. Columbus, no pressure on that far side wall, but I tell you what, nice job by McDonald to even keep it in the first place, but then his pass deflected out. Columbus will try to push right back in. Left wing to Moore. Moore's got some room. Up top to Dunford. Dunford feeds it to the right side. McDonald pulls it back up top. Dunford back to McDonald, right point. McDonald cross ice looking for a tip. Bouncer in front, they score! Kyle Moore, a power play goal for the River Dragons. They strike first, it's 1-0. Moore was Johnny on the spot, and you can see McDonald trying to thread it through. Kyle Moore's got his first goal of the season. That comes at 4:56. And that is a big moment for the River Dragons to break through on that power play. So the River Dragons a power play goal from Moore. And now the Seawolves trying to push back here. Mississippi has had some pretty good offensive zone time here and some good chances, but they have not figured out how to put one in yet either. Although the River Dragons now trying to build on the momentum. Rush up the left side. Slaheka has help going to the net. Slides it through. They score! Off the skate of Alex Storjahan and into the net past Best. The River Dragons back-to-back goals, and suddenly it's 2-0. Storjahan was cutting to the net, might have got his stick blade, might have gone off his skate, but no kicking motion there. So that one definitely going to count. Two goals under a minute apart for the River Dragons. Storjahan second. From Slaheka, and just that fast, Columbus opens the floodgates.
River Dragons goal scored by number 4, Alex Storjahan. Assisted by number 10, Cody Wickline, and number 25.
Here they come again. Right siders clink into the corner after it. They'll put it up to the right point. That one is banked in behind the net. Boy, that is the thing about the River Dragons, isn't it? Once they strike, they can just keep coming at you. Stoya trying to steer it to safety. He'll just flip it to the blue line of the Columbus end. And he ends up getting it back. Stoya feeds it over Wong with a one-time and a blocker save. Lavalier. Carter on the near side. He'll dump that one in. Lavalier out to play it right back up the near side from whence it came. Annalita ahead on the left wing. Here comes Columbus again. Moore picks his head up, trying to get it in front. He got run into. Still has the puck, though. Good battle on that wall. And now he takes a stick up high. No call. Moore still with the puck, though. Behind the net, trying to feed it to Jemayev at the side of the goal. Boy, Moore really wants a penalty at some point called here, but Jemayev steals a puck over for Moore, fed it behind him. You know, Mississippi out the other way. Boy, the River Dragons are buzzing. Right side, here's Costello into the corner. Centering feed. Puck is tipped away defensively there. Nice job by Underwood. Columbus quickly back in the rush. 3-on-2 if they hurry. In on the wing, Dunford, a shot, he scores! Ryan Dunford with the goal. That one was deflected off the stick of the defender. Don Carter Jr. goes in between the wickets on the goaltender best, and it's 3-0 River Dragons. Wow, how about that? 7:26 time of the goal. 2.5 minutes, 3 goals.
River Dragons goals, order assisted by number 44.
Here they come again.
Dunford.
Shot to save best. And the Seawolves reeling. They try to push back in, but Columbus steals it away. Walks in offside, though. Doherty didn't know the play was offside. Tried to put a shot on goal, and the whistle blows. That's going to get us to our first break of the period, and the Seawolves probably thinking it's about time. 3 River Dragons goals to open up the frame. It's 3-0. 7:51 gone here in the second. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons hockey.
Giannis, why'd you switch to Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's crisp, refreshing, it's great.
Giannis, over here. Giannis, who are your new friends?
This is Lemon Lime. Hi. What's up?
Giannis, why are you leaving me?
I drink Starry now, okay?
Yeah, he's not okay.
Shut up, tennis ball.
What'd you call us?
Giannis, I love you.
No more questions.
No, leave. Come back. Ow!
Try Starry. It's time to see other sodas.
That was embarrassing.
Winter is upon us. We must prepare. Cold and darkness will spread across the land. The nights will be long.
Hey, what are you guys doing? Air Force is here to fix the heat.
Don't let winter leave you out in the cold. Call Air Force Heating and Air now for our special $79 AC gas furnace or heat pump tune-up, only for a limited time. Air Force Heating and Air is always here for you.
All right, we're back here. 7:51 gone in the second. 3-0 River Dragons. See if Mississippi has a little bit of a rally in them, or if Columbus can continue the momentum here. Columbus scored its first goal at 4:56, a power play goal. There's a shot in, Lavalier with a glove saved by Moore. Then Storjahan and Dunford followed to cap that little flurry at 7:26. 2.5 minutes, 3 goals, and Columbus has completely changed the complexion of the hockey game. Here's Storjahan. Turning on the near side, and now ahead come the River Dragons. Doherty in over the line, leaving it on the left side now to Storjahan. His shot, that is deflected on the near side. Storjahan on it again, and we get a whistle, a high stick. Puck is played with. Face-off will come outside the zone. Well, no, they're going to move the face-off back inside the zone. Face-off is won back and tossed down the ice, chasing it now Anderson after it. That'll be an icing call as Anderson just in front of Hippolyte Smith, and they go to the glass together and have a discussion with the linesman right there. And that icing call is brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, the official heating and air provider for the Columbus River Dragons. They've got their $79 wintertime tune-up going on right now. Make sure your heating system is at peak performance. Looks like Columbus has been here in the second period. 3 goals. Got a 3-0 lead going on. Mississippi trying to move the puck ahead. Stoy up the left side. Wong has to turn it back into the zone. Onto the right wing, here's Carter Jr.'s pass too far ahead, and again an icing call, and Lind is going to take it back. Lead it ahead there for the linesman to skate it back down the ice into the Seawolves' end. Shots are now 16-14 in favor of Columbus. Draw to the left of the Seawolves' goal. One back, and Columbus cannot keep it in. But they will turn right back in left side. Here's Anderson, chips into the corner. Austin Doe up after the roller. Taken away by Stoya. To Wong. Pass behind Hippolyte Smith. River Dragons trying to move it back up that near side. Puck to the point. Shot coming in. Waved at by the blocker of Lavalier as it sails high. And now Columbus will push it out of the zone. River Dragons attacking on the right wing. There's a wrist shot deflected into the corner. Centering attempt that hit the side of the net. Puck at the right point. Swept over by Underwood to Dunford. Dunford backdoor feed is blocked. Now McDonald in with a drive and Best the save as he hangs on to that one. McDonald right off the bench from a change. Able to step into that one. Best hangs on. Jemaev, Moore, McDonald out up front. Dunford and Underwood on the points. McDonald looking over his right shoulder here towards Underwood and try to bring that draw back that way. Instead it goes over to the side. And now Moore getting tangled up over there. Are we going to see he and Luik drop the mitts? The linesman get in between them. They're going to take them both. A little, probably unsportsmanlike conduct penalties going either way here. Yeah, if you're the Seawolves, you take that trade all day. You get Kyle Moore off the ice for Luik. I think you take that. .952 time of the penalties. So not quite to the halfway part of this second period. 4-on-4, so some room out there, and now a penalty right off the face-off. It's Costello, ate the stick of Dunford, and I'm not sure whose penalty this is. Costello's upset, throws Dunford's stick away. That's going to bring a pile. Starting to boil over a little bit in this one. It is Dunford who's going to go to the box. Much to the displeasure of the crowd. Slashing on Dunford, and well, now they're giving out an unsportsmanlike to Costello for throwing the stick away. So all is not lost, but we have the incredibly rare, almost full 2 minutes of 3-on-3, and this is not something you see. So no power plays, but plenty of ice. Well, now they've got it out there as 4-on-4. It should be 3-on-3. Because those are different penalties. You can't do coincidentals. One's an unsportsmanlike, the other's a slash, but all right, we're going to skate 4-on-4. Well, now wait, if Dunford's the only penalty and the clock wasn't ready. And that's the thing is, Dunford's not the, unless Costello's was a 10. But no, it's 4-on-4. So that doesn't make any sense either. Now they've taken both of their penalties off the board. So it is 4-on-4. Slahetka will bank it back behind the net and gives it away right in the slot. Mississippi will move it back out here and try to reset. Picked off at center. Jamea fends up with it. He'll wheel all the way back into his own end. Slahetka pressured. His pass blocked. Boy, Slahetka's having trouble getting rid of the puck. And here's Carter into the slot. There's a shot, and that one is deflected up over top of the net. On a play as Hansen crashed in. The River Dragons, Slahetka. Now he probably could have moved the puck a little bit quicker, but also all three of his teammates kind of blew the zone on him, didn't leave him a lot of options, so could have used a little bit more support back there in the setup. It's going to get us to a break here with 9:23 to go in the second period. 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. We're back with more in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
4-on-4 for the next minute and 16 seconds. 9:23 to go in the second period. 3-0 River Dragons. Face-off will be to the left of Lavalier. Lind will send it around to the far side. Storjahan falls. Anderson tries to help him out over there. Left side is put to the point. Stoya try to force it through. Ends up behind the net. Seawolves push it on to the near side. And now here's Storjahan. Left side. Wickline. In over the line. Wickline, wrister, blocked away into the corner. And the puck pops up with the air glove down by Best. He'll hold on for a face-off. 8:50, 5-0. Left to go in the second period. 3-0 River Dragons. 43 seconds to go in a 4-on-4 situation. Draw to the left of Best. Seawolves will carry it around. They look to move it ahead through center. On the right side, flipped into the corner. Lind chasing after it. Lind tried to double back here behind his own net. He's sending it up the left wing. Storjahan trying to break free, and now Storjahan on the left side moving in. He's got a chance. A shot. He scored. No, off the goal post. And a penalty coming up here. A hooking call against Mississippi. Boy, that shot hit Best, hit the post. I thought it went in and out very quickly. The referee on the ice said no, that was post only. I thought that one might have been in. But the River Dragons are going to go on the power play where they're 1-for-1. Power play brought to you by The Loft, featuring live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover only at The Loft, proud sponsor of River Dragons hockey. So the hooking call, 11:41. It is Keller into the box. More Storjahan and Dunford here in the second period for the River Dragons. Can they add to that total? Face off, one back and cleared out of play. That could be a delay of game call against Stoya, and it is. So it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for the River Dragons. As Stoya goes for delay, as he put that one right out of play. That one at 11:45. So here's how this is going to work. It's going to be the 8 remaining seconds of what is essentially 4-on-3. Then it goes to 5-on-3. But until that's 8 seconds remaining expires, Stoya's minor does not start. So it's going to be a little over 2 minutes of 5-on-3 for the River Dragons, the way it works out because of all the concurrent penalties. And what they're trying to figure out now is they basically cannot let the Seawolves player out of the box. He's going to have to wait for a whistle. So that is Luik. And Luik is not going to be able to come out of the penalty box when he's supposed to, because the River Dragons have to go to a 5-on-3. So Columbus will get more back. This is why all of this really could have been avoided in the first place. If they would have put the other 2 penalties up on the clock, we would have been at 3-on-3. And then the times would have gone and counted themselves down. But either way, the River Dragons will have 5-on-3 time coming up here. But for now, for about 8 seconds, it is going to be 4-on-3. Let's see what Columbus can do here. Let's take this power play out for a spin. They've already got 1 goal here tonight. Anderson on the left side, trying to play it along to McDonald up at the left point. More out of the box. McDonald right side, getting it back quickly. McDonald, Underwood, one time broke his stick, sawed it right in half, and that allows Mississippi to clear. So Columbus will carry it up. Here's McDonald in on the right side. McDonald stops, feeds up to the right point. Columbus going to work here. Jemayev back to McDonald. McDonald in the high slot, leaving for Underwood. Underwood over to McDonald. He's got some room, looking in front, feeds it side of the net. Moore. McDonald, quick shot, save best. Rebound in front, cleared off the mid of McDonald now. Columbus with a quick little change here as Moore slides it ahead into space. Puck bounces in over the line, offside. So now there is 1:01 to go in the penalty against Keller for hooking, and then Stoya's delay of game call. 1 minute and 12 seconds. Five on three. Bersani takes a look over his shoulder here. And it's pushed ahead by Wong, who somehow went right after that out of the face-off. That's going to allow Mississippi to kill time, send it down. Austin Doe has to chase it. Doe, Klink, Bersani, Galvin, and Lind. Turned over at the line as Columbus doesn't even get into the zone on a 5-on-3. Well, that's disappointing. Time ticking down, 32 seconds to go. River Dragons carry it in. They'll look to set it up. Leave it around to the right side to Storjahan. Storjahan over to the near side. Here's Klink. Klink. Storjahan has room, walks in, a shot, save best. Rebound to the far corner. Bersani in his skates, gets it up top. Time ticking down. Here's Klink, doesn't shoot. Storjahan, cross ice feed, and Galvin, a shot, save, rebound, Galvin again! Off the glove of Best, puck still free. 5-on-4, here's Galvin. There's a shot, and that one is deflected out of play. As it goes down to 5-on-4 for 5 more seconds. Keller didn't get back into the zone right away. He took off to the center of the ice thinking that the puck was going to come out to him and he was going to have a breakaway chance. The River Dragons kept it in and still had basically a 5-on-3 even though he was out of the box. River Dragons win the draw. Time for one more shot. Slahetka just missed the far post. But out of the box is Stoya. And now Columbus 1 for 3 on a power play, but a stretch back the other way and a 2-on-1. Here they come in left side. Doherty was caught from behind, though, by Costello. Never got a shot away. Keller in his own end had the puck stolen away, but stole it right back. He'll feed the right wingers. Costello in, curls to the backhand, a shot. Lavalier, right pad save. And now Storjahan out to center. Trying to flip it ahead. Columbus is going to change it up. Quick line into the forecheck. Forcing a fan there by Stoya as he tried to move it around. Seawolves looking to break the zone. Mississippi offside at the Columbus River Dragons line. That offside brought to you by Old School Barbershop. They are online at oldschoolbarber.com. Are your sides a little off? Get lined up at Old School Barbershop. You can book online 24/7 through their website and also their Instagram and Facebook. Reservations required at Old School Barbershop. Puck won back by the Sea. Oh boy, that hit one of the River Dragons in the face on a clear into the zone. Oh, that's Dunford. He went down quick and he is up and heading off the ice. Doubled over there. He caught that one up high. Goes right over to see the trainers. And they're going to take him right off the ice. Looks like he might need himself a couple of zippers. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, he was leaking pretty good heading off there. Heading off with athletic trainer Tricia McCarter. They'll get well soon, Dunny. 5:15 to go here. I mean, we're close enough. They might as well take the timeout here, the media timeout. Because they're going to have to clean the ice. So you might as well just go ahead and take the break. We're going to be at this for a minute. So it's 3-0 River Dragons. 3 goals, in 2.5 minutes for Columbus here in this second period. The scoring burst took it from a scoreless game and quite honestly a good first period for the Mississippi Seawolves to a situation where the River Dragons then ended up with more. Storjahan and Dunford scoring 1, 2, 3. And the next thing you know, they had the Seawolves' ears pinned back and really made it look a whole heck of a lot better for themselves out there as they continue to try to clean up the ice there. I was looking back at the records between these two teams. The Seawolves have only ever beaten the River Dragons once in regulation. That was all the way back in, I believe it was their second game ever that they played head-to-head. It was in Mississippi, and I think it was October of 2022. So all time, the River Dragons, and keep in mind the Seawolves were an expansion franchise a couple of years ago, but all time, the River Dragons 25-1-1 against the Mississippi Seawolves. So that's kind of an interesting, I don't know if you called a rivalry or not, but all right, we did finally take the media timeout, so we are going to go ahead and take that break. 5:15 to go here in the second, 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. More coming your way in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
$5:15 to go in the second period. 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. And Columbus, Brian Dunford just went off the ice just moments ago. Took a puck to the face there. Hope Dunny is okay and hopefully repaired and able to come back at some point in this game. If not, at the very least, just okay enough to be okay. But right now, we're still kind of cleaning up the ice there. Working into it. Fans are really enjoying the air guitar here. You know, it's kind of funny because we don't have the scoreboard graphic overlay. So if you're watching on YouTube right now, you see all these fans jamming out. Well, some of them anyway, not all of them. Some of them jamming out. But on the scoreboard, there's a guitar there, I swear. So they're trying to play their guitars. So the face-off will be coming up now to the left of the River Dragons goal. William Lavaliere tending the net. And we're ready to go. Justin McDonald out there with his line. It's one back. Hugh Anderson on it. He'll skip it around the glass towards the point, not out. And now it kicks out. Pushed ahead on the left wing. Columbus attacking. Kyle Moore driving in backhand, trying to go in on goal, and he ends up running into the defenseman. The puck went in the net, but they waved that off. I didn't think they were going to let that one count anyway. Moore drove the net, went into the defenseman. The defenseman went into Samuel Best in the Seawolves goal. Everybody ended up in it. Moore was the only one standing at the end of it. The puck went in as well. There is an argument to be made here if you're the River Dragons, but didn't think they were going to let that one slide. They just pushed the face-off outside. Can't blame Moore for being aggressive and trying to drive the net. Didn't draw a penalty, which is good. Face-off is controlled by the Seawolves. River Dragons will toss it in. Jemayev throws a check, turned over left side to McDonald. Moore trying to steal it away behind the goal, but now Mississippi able to get that one out. And on the left side, here's Barr wiggling his way in with a shot, gloved up by Lavalier, and he'll hold on. He scoops that one up. I've seen him wearing his Montreal Expos hat around the office. I know he's got a little baseball in him. Of course, Les Expos, they left Montreal, geez, almost 30 years ago now, to become the Washington Nationals. Doe looking to move the puck ahead here at center. River Dragons attack. Right side. There's a chance. Galvin's shot was blocked. Klink trying to shove it through. Can't. Puck to the line, and Columbus had to back up, take it to center. Right back in on the wing. Here's a feed ahead. Doe in with a shot. Save made by the blocker of Best. Up to the point. Slahetka at the blue line. His shot, and that's blocked off a body in front. Wong able to move it ahead. Try to leave it for Hussey. Poked away there by Doe. Carter puts it back in, but Columbus has a moment to regroup. Pass ahead a little too far in the lead for Klink. Stoya quickly with the return to center. That one is blocked. Both teams going through a cycle of the lines here as Doe cuts off a play at the blue line. Costello back with it pressured. Boy, he had to get rid of it quick. Pop off, banking it on the right side. Galvin was going to the bench, didn't see it. Columbus does finish its line change now. Dumped into the right wing corner. And around after it, Popoff trying to kick it free. Slahetka, Popoff. Popoff feeding into the far side. Wick line over after. Costello tried to backhand it in front. Popoff in the corner. 3:08 to go here in the second. 3-0. River Dragons in the lead. Storjahan with the lead ahead. A little too far in the stretch, but no icing here. At least Columbus will get there first. But it is cleared back out by the goaltender Best. Chipped right back into the left side by Bersani. Storjahan up and deflects and attempted to clear by Stoya. Went back to him. His second attempt hit Bersani. Now it's helped out of there by Costello to center. Seawolves in on the left wing. There's a shot by Keller, and that's jammed right back out. Bersani up on the right wing side. Trying to wiggle his way in towards the net, and he's cut off finally. 3 Seawolves had to get back on that. Now a breakaway pass, and moving in is Wong all alone with a shot, and that one found the glass. I think Lavalier got a piece with a glove. Now back on the left side. Lind on the backhand, trying to pull his way in front, put it right across the crease. Storjahan on the right side. He runs into a check, and all of a sudden the energy is picked up at the end of this second period. There's a pass onto the near side wing where Kyle Moore waits. He'll step in with it. Lost it as it rolls away from him. And now it ends up in the corner. Cleared out down the ice. That one's going to skip all the way down for an icing. 1:48 to go in the second. They got a little helter-skelter there for the last couple of shifts. Face-off will be to the right of that Mississippi Seawolves goal. McDonald in for the face-off between Jemaeth and Moore. Tied up on the dot. McDonald pushes it ahead into the corner for himself. Centering feed, a bouncer. That one is cleared out. Down it goes. Columbus will elect to regroup. Jemaeth banking it towards McDonald. Dumped in from center. Around it goes. Hits the back of the Seawolves net. Mississippi, left side. Feed ahead there by Stacy to the blue line, and big hit there on Audette from Hugh Anderson. Here's Jemaeth trying to help it out. Puck stays in though. Shot coming towards the net, and a glove save Lavalier despite the traffic in front. Almost casual, saw it all the way. 1:02 to go here in the second. Shots 22-17 in favor of the River Dragons. Face-off will be to the right of the River Dragons net. Kept in as we are under a minute to go now. Weird kick in the corner, went away from Popoff, but it worked out. Doe able to push it to the line. Carter kept it in though. Here's Barr leaving it off. Audette with a shot deflected wide. Puck ends up in behind the net. Carter tried to center. Pass blocked. Columbus recovers. Still not out, though. Well, that just did creep out over the line. Pop off the center. Caught from behind by Carter. 28 seconds to go. Here's Carter, left side, long wrister. Glove save, Lavalier. And he'll hold for the face-off to his right. Columbus will switch the line out here. Don't blame him there. They're going to put out Storjahan, Bersani, and Wickline. Bersani will take this draw. Doherty's getting a wheel on defense here with Dunford in the locker room getting repairs there after taking a puck up high. Face off of the circle, one back by the Seawolves. There's a chance coming in. Oh boy, a deflection, but still Lavalier the save. And now Columbus quickly pushing ahead. Storjahan carries in over the line, looking to put it back door there. Into the corner, Bersani trying to center. Wickline over there, swung around towards the left point. 7 seconds, time ticking down. Doherty fanned on his shot. Seawolves moving ahead, but they're going to run out of time. So the second period comes to a close. And the Columbus River Dragons with a 3-0 lead over the Mississippi Seawolves. 3 goals in a 2.5-minute stretch is what defines the scoring in this hockey game. Moore, Storjahan, and Dunford have given the River Dragons the 3-goal gap as we head into the sunset of the second period. And Columbus now certainly hoping that they can, in this final 20 minutes, sew things up for good and get their 4th straight win to start the season. So 40 minutes in, River Dragons in front. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the scoring for you. We also have a look at that Zelmo Zippin' Out of Town scoreboard, including college football scores coming your way. So stay tuned if you're wanting to know what's going on with your favorite team, whether it's SEC or Top 25. We'll have that for you as well. Stay tuned. More coming your way. This is River Dragons Hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Back here in the second period intermission, Tom Callahan here with you as we take a look back at the scoring in this period. Columbus started the period with 22 seconds to kill of power play time as a roughing minor carried over against Justin McDonald. They did that. And then subsequently, Columbus would find itself on their first power play. And at 4:56, Kyle Moore with the goal. Right now they're saying it's from McDonald and Underwood. So we'll see if that holds. But, boy, McDonald was the one who made a great pass to Kyle Moore, and he put that one away for the goal. But the great thing is Columbus would score twice more in the next 2.5 minutes. At 5:43, Alex Storjahan would score off a pass from Nolan Slahetka. Now, right now, they've got Wickline and Popoff listed as the assists on that goal. I expect that to change, and we will see if it does. But then at 7:26, it's Brian Dunford who scores an unassisted goal. Dunford picked up the puck at center. He comes in over the line, fires a shot, and it deflects off the stick of the defenseman, Don Carter Jr., and it fools the goaltender. And it goes in between the legs of Samuel Best. And all of a sudden, Columbus had built themselves a 3-goal lead in a span of 2.5 minutes. And so far, that's really been all the offense they've needed. Now, the River Dragons did go wanting on an almost full 2-minute 5-on-3 power play. So that is certainly a disappointing moment from that second period. But 3 goals, you put yourself up 3-0, and now with 20 minutes left, a chance to take this victory home and start the season 4-0. 3 regulation wins and 1 overtime win would be a great mark to get going with. Columbus 20 minutes away from accomplishing that. After being outshot 12-7 in the first, the River Dragons turned the tables. Shots were 15-7 in favor of Columbus in the second and are now 22-19 for the game. River Dragons were 1 for 3 on the power play in that period, and for the game, it's the same. 0 for 1 for the Seawolves. They are 0 for 2 in the contest. It did get feisty. We did have several penalties that were piling up. But when it comes to the River Dragons, you know that they're going to stand up for themselves. And Mississippi, certainly a team that's a bit frustrated. But the pushback from those teams, not unexpected, and I mean, in a way, you like to see it. You like to see that, Mississippi is not going to go quietly because they have a lot of talent on that hockey team, and they're still scrapping. They've only got 1 win on the year, and there's still a lot of hockey left to play. There's 20 minutes left in this one. If the River Dragons can score 3 in 2.5 minutes, so can anybody else. Although Columbus does tend to score in bunches. But at this point, the River Dragons looking to perhaps just be able to wrap it up, pay a little more attention to the defensive zone. Of course, one of the big questions is whether or not they'll have Brian Dunford back out there. For period number 3, he took a puck in the face towards the end of the period. We'll try to get an update on him as soon as we can. So 3-0 River Dragons after 2 periods of play. We're going to take a break right now. When we come back, we'll have more of the second intermission report coming your way, and we're going to get into that Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, and I know a lot of you college football fans want to know what's going on. Top 25 in SEC. We'll give that to you when we return. More coming your way in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
All right, we're back here in the intermission. 2 periods in the books. Tom Callahan here with you. They're just cleaning up the Chuck-a-Pucks down there. A little Taylor Swift sing-along going on right now. It's time to take a look at the Zelmo Zippin' out-of-town scoreboard. Plenty of action, always on a Saturday night. We're busy. College football is busy. The NHL is busy. So much going on. So we're going to go ahead and hit the old refresh button a couple of times. That's going to bring us to this. The Thunderbirds with a 4-1 lead over the Bobcats. That game about to enter the third period of play. Carolina trying to get back in the win column after losing last night. Danbury Hat-Tricks with a 3-2 lead over the Binghamton Black Bears. That's about halfway through the third period in that game. We told you earlier the Wolves and Venom were postponed tonight. And not sure why. Still trying to find out why that game was postponed. The Prowlers have jumped back in front of the Motor City Rockers 2-1. That one's about halfway home in the third period as well. The Rock Lobsters tied at 1 with the Monroe Moccasins after one period of play. And Dashers up 2-1 on the Baton Rouge Zydeco. That one just barely into the second. National Hockey League. In the third period right now, you've got the Senators up 2-0 on the Kraken. Red Wings have come to jump back in front of the Sabres 2-1. Penguins 2-1 up on the Canadiens in the third. Blues 3-1 over the Maple Leafs in the third period. Avalanche 1-0 over the Preds. That's in the second. Cale Makar with his fifth on the power play. 10 o'clock puck drops coming up. You've got Utah Hockey Club at the Golden Knights, Canucks at Sharks. Finals from earlier today. Panthers double up the Stars in Finland 4-2. Bruins 3-0 over the Flyers. In a shootout, Blackhawks 4, Kings 3. And the Capitals 7-2 over the Blue Jackets. Alexander Ovechkin with his 6th of the season in that game. All right, college football scoreboard, top 25. You've got number 10, Texas A&M trailing South Carolina at the 2-minute warning. Right before halftime, it's 17-13. Gamecocks in the lead. Almost at the end of the second quarter, number 11, Clemson trails Louisville 17-7. And also late in the second, number 7, Tennessee tied with Kentucky 7-7. 6.5 to go in the second. You've got number 18, Pittsburgh, trailing number 20, SMU, 21-3. Finals from earlier, number 1, Oregon, 38-17 winners over Michigan. Number 2, Georgia, 34-20 over Florida. Number 4, Ohio State, 20-13 over number 3, Penn State. Number 5, Miami, 53-31 winners over Duke. 11 Iowa State losing to Texas Tech 23-22 today. Number 13 Indiana 47-10 over Michigan State. Number 17 Kansas State lost to unranked Houston 24-19. Number 19 Ole Miss 63-31 over Arkansas. Number 21 Army 20-3 winners over Air Force. And number 24 Illinois beaten by Minnesota today 25-17. Yesterday, number 15 Boise State 56-24 winners over San Diego State. Elsewhere in the SEC for you, Oklahoma 59-14 winners over Maine. Vanderbilt beat Auburn today 17-7. And Mississippi State 45-20 winners over UMass. So that's a look at the college football scoreboard as well for you. Here in this game, the River Dragons out in front by a 3-0 count. And Columbus, again, if you're just joining us, 3 goals in 2.5 minutes. Really the story of this game in that second period, Morris, Storjohann, and Dunford. Another storyline is that late in the second period, Dunford took a puck up high, had to leave. And Scott Doherty has taken his place in his defensive rotations. It'll be interesting to see if Dunford does come back at all in this hockey game. And the upside is that Doherty had taken a little spin on defense in that opening weekend series against Monroe. When the River Dragons were actually a little bit short on D, Doherty did skate those games on the blue line, so he's already had experience playing back here in the regular season. So Coach Jerome Bichard has no problem throwing him back there. And it was kind of funny, the exchange when they were, I think it was the morning after the first game, so a morning skate before game number 2 in Monroe, and basically Doherty saying, "How did I look back there?" And Boomer basically said, "You're learning." So they've given each other a little bit of guff, but if you saw in our first intermission the pumpkin carving exercise with Doherty and with Stephen Klink, you know that he's got a pretty good sense of humor on him. So a good guy to have around, but also handy to be able to put him back on the blue line here and cover up a little bit for what's going on right now. So River Dragons will take it, though. It's a 3-0 lead over the Mississippi Seawolves and a chance to get the weekend sweep here. They're 20 minutes away from that. We're going to see if they can close that out. When we come back here, we're going to take our final break of the intermission. And on the other side of it, get ready for third period action. Stay tuned. River Dragons leading at 3-0 over the Mississippi Seawolves. More coming your way in a moment on River Dragons Hockey.
Applebee's Pick 6 with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick 6 is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Even though I'm away at college, Kinetic Credit Union is still the best way for me to stay connected here and at home. With the Kinetic mobile app, I have control of my accounts wherever I go. I can easily transfer money between internal and external accounts, get money faster by setting up recurring transfers, and I can find the nearest ATM or branch right from my phone. Plus, I can add my Kinetic cards to my phone's digital wallet and enjoy quick, secure, contactless payments. By the way, Mom, I need some more money.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, Tom Callahan here with you. And the Zamboni just finishing up its duties out there. We're going to have a slight delay to start in the third. Tell you what, a lot of fans, positive comments. If you aren't coming to the Columbus Civic Center at all for a game this year, you're going to notice a couple of new things. And I know I talked about it last night, but in case you missed it, bears repeating. There is a new center hung scoreboard that has a brand new ring board underneath it. And there are new ribbon boards here around the vomitories in the Civic Center itself. And it looks fantastic. Also, there are two new end scoreboards that are very handy for the broadcasters, but are also a nice source to keep an eye on and see what's going on when it comes to shots on goal, penalties, all that fun stuff. It's one of the many improvements they've made here and really spiff things up, and certainly appreciative of the fact that the Civic Center is making those improvements and looking better. So we appreciate that. We also appreciate all of you as viewers checking it out. Also, want to say thanks to Drew Peirce, who was able to give me the heads up here. The Hudson Valley Watertown game was postponed due to a, quote, unforeseen mechanical issue with the Watertown Wolves bus. So Hudson Valley has communicated with Watertown and received the league's approval to postpone tonight's game to be rescheduled at a later date. So we had a bit of a bus issue there. That's what happened on that one. Want to remind you, River Dragons Hockey, brought to you in part by the Trails of Flat Rock. Welcome home to the Trails of Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. The Trails of Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, a playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsofflatrock.com to see your next home. River Dragons Hockey also brought to you by Sweetbriar Cigars. Established in 1975, Sweetbriar Fine Cigars is Georgia's oldest cigar shop. Sweetbriar has the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite cigar in our relaxed, comfortable seating area. Sweetbriar also has a full line of accessories to complement your needs and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about our veteran and military discounts, loyalty program, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sweetbriar is located in the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. Online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. River Dragons, Seawolves back out, preparing for period number 3. Getting ready to go here in just a moment. Columbus is going to roll left to right in front of our broadcast location here. For the final frame, we're skating at 5 aside to kick things off. Columbus does have Brian Dunford back out there on the ice. So good to see Dunny is put back together as much as you can Humpty Dumpty someone back together. He and Underwood out there with McDonald, Moore, Jemayeff. McDonald wins a face-off. We are underway. Right off the hop, Underwood run into by Audette, but Underwood gets the better of the collision. Puck ends up in the Columbus end. Now give it away in the slot. A shot! And that one is blocked in front, and now Columbus quickly away up the left side. Here's Jemayeff cutting wide on the left side. Wall curls, waits, looking for a little bit of space. Jemayeff leaving it off on the left side. There's a centering attempt, goes all the way through to the right point. Moore put it towards the net. McDonald turning it back the other way. Dunford trying to go back for it. Cleared away from him. Carter trying to squeeze his way past on the far side there, ridden off on the wall. Puck free beyond the Columbus net. Moore will bank it over to Dunford. Dunford pass right up the middle there. And Columbus curling back is McDonald. McDonald lost it on the left side, battling back for it. Still can't get back to it. Now a chance to get it out again. Jemayeff will at least backhand it to center. Just over a minute into the third. Third period brought to you by Kinetic Credit Union. As the River Dragons look to move it ahead on the right side. Zlahetka dumping it in. Here's Stoya moving back for it. Chipped out to center. And on the right wing, just over the line there, Keller. Now a pass across. Costello walks in. A shot. Save in tight, and it's held. Lavalier shutting it down. When Costello was in tight to Lavalier, but no panic from the River Dragons goaltender, just squared up, took it away. Faceoff will be to his right. Puck kept in by the Seawolves, centering feet in front. Oh boy, that one might have hit a leg on the way through. Either way, it stays out. Left point. That shot banked off the side of the net, punched away by Lavalier. Rebound in front, scooted away by the D, but not out of trouble. Another shot coming in, and a glove. Save Lavalier. .155 gone here in the third. 3-0. River Dragons in the lead. Puck up to the left point. That one will be shoved in behind the net. Chased down there by Anderson. Yeah, there's a chance. And that one goes in behind the cage. Held in at the line. And that one ends up going across here. Chased down by the Seawolves. On the right wing side. Hippolyte Smith able to keep it in. Now it ends up with Connor Lind, the former Seawolf. He'll bring it ahead. Lind in on the right side to Galvin, but the play offside. So Columbus offside there. That offside brought to you by Old School Barber. Shop there online at Old School Barber, SHOPPE.com. Book online anytime through their website for your next appointment. Also 24/7 through their Instagram and Facebook. Reservations required. Are your side's a little off? Get lined up at Old School Barber Shop. Puck dumped in from center. And Dunford around after it. Onto the left side, and now ahead. Here come the Dragons. Fired in from there. Best is just going to let it go. Onto the right wing, Wickline for Bersani. Chips it in front, but the puck popped up in the air and over Storjahan. Wedged back the other way. Bersani pursuing in on the left wing side. Storjahan ends up with it. He's got some space there. Deeks around one. Looking in front. Storjahan. Bersani. Storjahan left half wall. Leaves for Bersani. Bersani all the way up top, leaving off at the point, activating on the left wing. Slahecka cuts it around towards the net, gets his own rebound, a shot, save made, rebound on the far side, Wickline on it. Columbus buzzing for the first time in the period, but now it's turned over and Audette tries to get out of the zone, and he does. Columbus intercepts, though, and now here's a lead for Wickline. Picks it up on the bounce, right side. Bersani going to the net, looking into the high slot, pass tipped out of the zone. Jemayeff will leave it back. Popoff. Popoff battling, lost his edge. Carter stole it. Left wing feeding it in front of shot. Oh, big right pad. Save right there by Lavalier. And now here comes a pile. Some punches being thrown. The mitts come off. Klink is in there battling with somebody. Hard to see with everything going on in that pile right now. As a helmet gets thrown out of it. We're going to have to see who's going to end up going to the box here, if it's going to be just the River Dragons, or so it's Popoff that was in there. He got 2 for roughing, and it looks like Popoff might be the only casualty here. So that means the Seawolves are going to be on the power play for the 3rd time in the hockey game. They are 0 for 2. But Jordan Popoff had enough at the side of the net of whatever was going on there. 3:50 time of the penalty. I think the Seawolves are trying to argue that there maybe should have been a little bit something more there. Maybe they're saying, hey, Popoff had his mitts off and was throwing some punches. Maybe he should have got a fighting major, but didn't look like he had a dance partner. Face-off is one back up top. Here's Stoya with a wrister off the tip of the mid of Lavalier. Carter on the right half wall. He'll feed it down and now get it back quickly. His wrist shot. Blocked in front. Rebound save Lavalier. Puck to the left point. Swatted down with one hand by Stoya. And now that pass scoots past both Keller and Stoya down the ice. Keller chased by Galvin. Now Doe picks up the forecheck work against Hansen. Hansen just decides to wait. And now it'll be Carter bringing it ahead. Left side, he'll roll it around. Beyond the Columbus net, Hugh Anderson. Off the glass, down it goes. Best out to handle it. He'll play it up the near side. 3-0. River Dragons in the lead here. The puck once again fired down the ice. Under a minute to go on the power play for the Seawolves as we approach 5 minutes gone here in this third. Here's Barr left side. Stoya, the end with a shot. Blocked off the mid of Dunford. Goes to the far corner. And now take it away. Storjahan chips it towards himself. Stoya beat him to the puck, but at least it got to center. Story feeding it onto the right side backdoor. Chance. Nice job by Underwood. Stick on the ice. Took it away and now clear ahead. And here's Storjahan's going to have to cut in from a bad angle, but he's got a chance here to the backhand. He chipped it wide. Storjahan will feed it all the way back down as Columbus, 14 seconds to go on the power play. They fire it down. Boy, Jemayeff wanted a pass he could handle there. He felt like he could have done something. Jemayeff up on the forecheck. Trying to steal that puck away from Stacy. Out of the box is Popoff. And Columbus kills it off. Now a chance. Here's Jemayeff. Lost the handle in the slot. Moore on the left side. Had it cleared away from him. And here's Wong trying to get around Slahecka. Does. Wong on the right side. Carries behind the net. Wrap around, backhand in front of shot. Lavalier, save on the goal line. Nice stop there on Barr. Now Columbus ahead, right side. Moore, 2-on-2. McDonald going to the net. Moore drags into space. Oh, he lost the handle on it. He had Best down, and he just lost the puck off the edge of his stick. Centering feed the other way. Barr, save in front by Lavalier. This game is opened up. Chances going both ways. Seawolves keeping it in right now. And in behind the play, Slahetka pulled down. Fans wanted a penalty, none coming. Columbus to center, Moore up by himself. He's going to try to drag his way in there with it. Couldn't quite work his way through the 4 Seawolves defenders. But now Galvin up to help him out. Puck at the point. Underwood a shot. Finds the glass. Columbus to the offensive here. Puck at the left point. Doe. Wrister blocked by traffic. Hippolyte Smith at center. Gave it up. Galvin from his knees plays it to an open wing. Klink will turn back for it. Klink right side. He'll chip it in. Try to go get it. Ran into the back of Keller. Flung back up the wall, past Klink, out of the zone. Here's Galvin at the line. Over, Klink. Tried to drag through Carter. Carter took it away, puck to the corner. Ends up on the near side. Stacy clear to the line. Lind held it in only momentarily as it's popped up in the air. Lind catches it, doesn't keep it onside though. And that's going to get us to immediate timeout. 8:03 gone here in the third. 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. We'll take a break and come back with more in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
.03 gone here in the third. 3-0 River Dragons. Tom Callahan here with you. 5-on-5 hockey right now. And Columbus, a couple of chances here, but couldn't bury anything so far in the third. So we'll continue to press. Little miniature 2-game home opening weekend here for Columbus. Then they're on the road next week against Baton Rouge Thursday and Friday. Before coming home for a single home game 2 weeks from tonight. That's a Saturday night game. And the first visit to the Columbus Civic Center for the Athens Rock Lobsters. Shot coming in, tipped in on Lavalier. He'll swat it away with the mitt. And now right in front again to Lavalier. He's going to cover. And he'll hold on. River Dragons able to move the puck ahead to center. Here's Doherty in, over to Wickline, and the pass eludes him, ends up in the near corner. Doherty trying to move that one up top. 9 minutes into the third. It stays 3-0 River Dragons. Puck is sent down the ice, chasing it there. Slahetka, no icing. Barr right behind him. He has to bank it back around to Popoff. Columbus moving it ahead. Tipped down by Doherty. Best has to play it away. Carter on it, trying to shake the forecheck of Doherty. Carter finally able to get out of his own end. McDonald right behind him. Played to an open wing. Barr keeps it in. Centering attempt. That one is slapped away to the corner by Slahetka. Popoff around the rim to Jemaev. Jemaev with a roller has to send it back to the near side. Slahetka to center. And Columbus will move it ahead. Right wing, here's Jemaev moving in. Leaves it for McDonald. McDonald flips it back in behind the net towards Kyle Moore. Moore out the far side, all the way up top with it. Hooks it off to the point. Now it's fed down low. Here's Jemaev looking for McDonald. Couldn't thread it through. Jemaev on it again, though. Bounces it towards the front of the net. McDonald couldn't pick it out of the air. That pass is deflected. Keller quickly the other way. Feeding it on to the right side. Costello in front, looking for the redirect. That one didn't connect. Chipped off the glass on a play. And that'll get us to a break with 9:32 to go in the third. 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. We'll come back and more in just a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
.932 to go in the third period. 3-0 River Dragons in the lead. Some fans already making their way out of the Columbus Civic Center, but for the most part, everybody's still sticking around. It's the River Dragons up 3-0, trying to finish it off here. Get the weekend sweep against the Seawolves. Get out to a perfect 4-0 start. 3 of those in regulation, and of course the first game of the year was a 1-0 overtime thriller. Columbus moving ahead into the Seawolves, and Stoya around after it. Puck at the side of the net now, ends up rolling into the near corner. Stoya fanned on a clearing attempt, and boy, now it just gets over the line. And here's Keller up in the right wing. Lost the toe drag into the corner, had to go get it. He takes a bump in the glass. There's an off-angle chance, and Lavalier had to stand up quickly. It went off the back of his shoulder. Boy, throw it at the net from anywhere. You never know what's going to happen, and the Seawolves need to get one before they get 3. It's 3-0 right now. Carter on the far side. Seawolves trying to reset the breakout. They bank it to center. And that play whistle down offside as Wickline was just a little ahead of himself. River Dragons hockey brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting, specializing in payroll, bookkeeping, income and sales taxes for small business. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. Face off just outside the Seawolves line, dumped in by Columbus. Bersani pursuing, had it swung away from him. Cleared back by Mississippi. And now turn back to center. Here's Wickline moving in right side. Tried to center. Pass blocked. Bounces to Bersani. Hooks a shot just wide. Bersani after a right side to the right point. Lind. Long wrister in. Save best. Bersani and Wickline on the right wing. Wickline tied up there as he went for the puck. Now he gets knocked down, but Bersani knocked down, and we get a penalty coming here. The question is who's going to the box? It is going to be Michael Haskins. He's the one who went in and blew up Bersani there with a cross check. And that is what's called. .12:08 time of the penalty. Columbus 1 for 3 on the Loft power play. Chance number 4. Power play brought to you by the Loft. They feature live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for 2-for-1 cover at the Loft. And now on the way to the bench, we get a little bit of a tussle there between Barr and Lind. Those guys are former teammates. So maybe a little bit of history there. Whatever the case may be, Columbus to the power play. Puck is cleared the line, and the River Dragons will hold it in. They go to work. Here's McDonald, the right side, feeding it down low. Jemayev, Moore, Underwood out there as well. Dunford, cross ice. Moore, Underwood, all the way up to the left point. Cycles it for Jemayev. Jemayev throws it around to the near side. Here's Kyle Moore. Right side corner. Moore tried to force it in front. It did. Comes up to the left point. Dunford onto the left wing. Columbus will just kind of slow it down a little here and try to reset. There's a feed to the front, blocked, and it's cleared down. River Dragons going to start at least a partial change here. Kyle Moore will fire it in cross corner. McDonald up around after it. Justin McDonald wanted to get it to Moore. Moore engaged with Carter. Puck tied up on the right side half boards. Jemayev tried to pull it free out of that pile. Still bouncing in the corner over there. McDonald flings it around far side. Austin Doe back in front of the net. Jemayev, his shot deflected wide. Doe left side, cleared to the line, not out. Held in. Columbus changing in behind the play is Moore looking up top. Anderson back to Moore. Moore into the right side corner. Doe trying to work his way free. 30 seconds ago on the power play. Jemayev behind the net. Far side corner. Up to the left point. Anderson moving across the blue line, feeding it back over. There's a shot deflected to the glass. Hit a stanchion, came back down. Jemayev around the left side. Here's Klink. Klink up top to Anderson. Anderson into the slot, turning. Galvin doesn't shoot, threads it down, looking for Doe. Doe is tied up, puck on net, and Jemayev bats it wide. Power play expires. Jemayev has been out there the whole time. He needs to get out of there if he can. Galvin tied up in the corner. Klink around to the left point past Anderson, and Anderson's going to take it down the ice. River Dragons will have a chance to reset the lines. Here's Anderson pushing back into the right wing. Anderson, backhand to the side of the net. Best with a pad save, rebound in front. Oh, off the inside of his arm. And a difficult puck there. He finally is able to cover. And he'll hang on with 5:24 to go in the third. Columbus now 1 for 4 on the Loft power play. And now again we have some tussling at the side of the net. This time it's Scott Dougherty who has made friends with everyone in a white jersey out there. And by the way, 2, 4, 6, 7 Mississippi Seawolves on the ice right now. Hang on. 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. Actually, might have been 8. Seawolves trying to figure it out. .524 to go in the third. 3-0 your score. Wickline, Doherty, and Storjohn out there. Quick shot by Storjohn. Oh, here we go, right off the draw. We're going to get a fight. Doherty and Wong. And Doherty trying to get a right in there on Wong. And Wong spun down to the ice. The linesmen jump in, and now they back out because these guys want to throw. They go down again, and the linesmen trying to get in there, and that's going to be the end of the bout. Storjohn actually had a good chance and a scoring opportunity there, but apparently Doherty and Wong and decided they were going to have at it. Wong obviously trying to spark something for his team here. There's 5:18 left to go. But again, Mississippi has just not been able to figure out how to put a puck in the net. Last night, Sammy Bernard turned aside all 22 shots he faced. William Lavalier right now has seen 29 from the Seawolves. Barr having an animated discussion with the referee. Let's try it again. Bersani is out there with Wickline and Storjohn. This time, Seawolves win the draw. And they'll put it back into the Columbus end of things here. River Dragons will break right back out. Storjohn fighting through a hook, gets it over to Bersani. Bersani tried to feed it in front. Kicks back to him, feeds the point. There's a shot coming through, tip just wide of the net. Rebound in front. Storjohn couldn't direct the backhander on goal. Storjohn on the near side to the right point. Shot coming in. Bouncer past the save, and he'll cover. And he'll hang on. 4:42 left to go in the third. 3-0 River Dragons. One more break, and we will be back for the conclusion of this third period here on Columbus River Dragons Hockey.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories. Unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
.442 to go in the third period. 3-0 River Dragons. 5-on-5 we skate. McDonald, Jemaev, Moore, Popoff, and Slahetka. The 5 out there for Columbus. And the draw one over. Moore feeds the point. Popoff a shot, save best. Rebound. Slap behind the net. McDonald on the far side. Jemaev in the left wing corner. With this line looking for another goal here. McDonald trying to help out on the wall. Puck kept into the point. Moore tried to step around his check. Got run into there, and Audette continues to hold on to his stick. And now Wayers, Mississippi, looking for a 3-on-2. Audette with a shot tipped wide. Bar in the corner. Centering feet goes right out the other side. Shot from the left point. That hit a body. Carter. Left point, Anderson over to the right side, back across looking for Carter, but didn't connect with him. Under 4 to go now. Here in the third, McDonald swinging around to the right point, Stoya holds. His shot tipped on the way in, save on the redirect there by Lavalier. Now bouncer to center, picked up off the shin pads by McDonald. He waits, trying to throw it through as Jemaev was cutting to the net. And now back the other way is Keller. He had it swatted off his stick. Carter at the line, steps around one, and on the wing. Nice job there by Underwood to take the body, but Carter still managed a cross-crease pass, just didn't connect. It's a shot whipped wide, around the wall it goes, towards the point and out. Dunford breaking up a pass. He tries to chip that one ahead. Keller gave it up in space, and now here's a lead ahead. Klink, he's in behind the knee. Klink to the backhand, he scores! Stephen Klink with a one-handed backhand goal, an incredible effort. Felt the pressure coming from behind, and even though he was pulled down, got the shot off, and beats best on the stick side. It's 4-0. And that could be the icing on the cake here with 3:01 to go. Klink's second of the year. 16:59, time of the marker. The River Dragons fans doing their goal dance here for the 4th time tonight.
Dragons goal scored by number 95, Stephen Klink. Assisted by number 24, Ryan Galvin at 16:59 of the third period. Again, that's Klink.
Well, now we've got all kinds of whistle blowing in behind the River Dragons net. There's a penalty coming up to Columbus. But that might not be the only penalty here. Let's see what else we're going to get out of this. (17-14). Kirk Underwood's going to head into the box. And he's going to be the only one. So the Seawolves' 4th power play of the night. The clicker in effect, as it appears both teams will finish with 4 power play chances. Face off just outside the River Dragons zone. Columbus will control, send it down. So Underwood for roughing. And center is Hansen, and that one knocked away. Lind will back up with it. Now he'll fire it on down the ice. Don Carter Jr. after it. He'll look to move it ahead. Blocked at center and forced right back down. Wickline is out there with Jemayev up front. Here's Keller trying to move his way around to the far side. It's banked back the other way. Hops over the stick of Hansen. Down the ice it goes. Popoff chasing after it. Almost lost his stick, it looked like, to the boards there for a moment. River Dragons able to clear it out as Jemayev back to help out. Under a minute to go on the power play for Mississippi. $1:40 to go in the game. 4-0 Columbus. Lavalier out to leave it behind the net. A bouncer at the side of the goal goes right to the crease, and he says, I'll hold on to that one. Face off to the right of Lavalier. Put back up top and out to the near side. Audette tried a little pass. There's a quick shot. Oh, what a glove save there by Lavalier. Moving to his left as he snatches that one out of the air. Saving the best for last. Boy, how about that one? William Lavalier has had an exceptional performance here tonight, as Columbus will push that puck ahead. Costello all the way behind his own net. Time ticking down, 16 seconds, 15 seconds on the power play. Mississippi can't enter the zone there. 10. Underwood about set to come out of the box. Under a minute to go here in the third. And it's cleared out to center. Puck into the right side corner. Galvin trying to push it in front. Quick shot. Oh, that one just put up over top. Austin Doe thought he had one and just missed the top corner. 25 seconds to go. Fans are on their feet here at the Columbus Civic Center as the River Dragons look to close this one out. There's a lead on the left side, but the puck rolls away from Hansen. Lind will protect behind his own net. He'll try to scoot away from danger. Lind lost it, turning it around. Barr with a shot. One more save for Lavalier, and the game's over. Back-to-back shutouts for the River Dragons of the Mississippi Seawolves tonight. A 4-0 final as William Lavalier records his first blanking of the season. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, Pepsi postgame show time, including our 3 stars of the game and the Zelmo Zippin' out-of-town scoreboard. That's coming your way on River Dragons Hockey.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Applebee's wickedly delicious Dollar Zombie has risen. Looking for a thirst to quench? Take a sip if you dare.
Introducing new Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text Enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's Rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
All right, back here for the 3 stars of the game. Here's Tina Barker.
Tonight's third star from your Dragons scored a goal. Number 4, Alex Garza.
Well, this year, the 3 stars players have autographed pucks that they throw out to the fans.
Dragons with a power play goal, the game-winning goal. Number 15, Kyle Moore. And tonight's first star of the game, matching his jersey number with a 32 save shutout, number 32, William LaValliere.
Well, how about that back-to-back shutouts for the River Dragons? LaValliere with his first donut in his first start for the River Dragons. And Milena is going to interview Willie down on the ice.
How big is it to get a shutout your first day back on the River Dragons? I'm just so I can be back into our next. I'm hard to get you guys. Thanks for coming out. Does the defense in front of you guys make it easy? Yeah, for sure. The PR plays great. Makes the job easy for us. Just a great start. All right, talk about this loud crowd now. Does the crowd help with getting more? Sure. Without you guys, we couldn't do this tonight. So, when we get tired sometimes, you guys are pumped up and help us with this game. So, thank you guys.
All right, William LaValliere, tonight's first star, says he's excited to be back in Columbus and be back a part of this River Dragons organization. Boy, how about that? 32 save shutout here tonight. The River Dragons, absolutely huge this weekend, did not allow a single goal in 6 periods of hockey. Last night, Sammy Bernard, already his second shutout of the season. And then LaValliere picks up his first shutout of the season. 4-0 the final here tonight. Let's take a quick look at the scoring wrap from this game. It all started in the second period. And at the 4:56 mark, Kyle Moore scores from Underwood and Justin McDonald. That one, 4:56. That was a power play goal. It was the only power play goal of the game for the River Dragons. But Columbus collects another power play marker here in its second consecutive game. So that's also another nice little thing for the River Dragons to keep the special teams going. Also, they were perfect on the penalty kill tonight, 4 for 4. But that made it 1-0, and as it turns out, that was a game-winning goal for Kyle Moore this evening because that's all the River Dragons needed thanks to the stout defense and goaltending. But that stretch in the second period, 2.5 minutes, they scored 3 times. The second goal was Storjahan at 5:43. They're still showing that as from Wickline and Popoff, although I think Slahetka is due to add an assist on there. Not sure. Might have hit his stick there for the Seawolves defender, but in it goes past Best. And that pretty much really just changed the complexion of the hockey game. Columbus would add a late goal. Klink with a great job. A feed ahead from Galvin at 16:59, and Klink knew the defender was going to catch him from the right side, so he put the stick in his left hand and was able to fire a one-handed backhand shot past Sammy Best for the final goal of the game. 4-0 your final here tonight. Shots by period for the River Dragons, 7 in the first, 15 in the second, 8 in the third. Meanwhile, for the Seawolves, it was 12, 7, and 13 for 32. Power plays River Dragons finished 1 for 4, and the Seawolves 0 for 4. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a final look back at that Zelmo zipping out of town scoreboard and wrap things up. A 4-0 win for the River Dragons here tonight over the Mississippi Seawolves. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Applebee's Pick 6 with NFL head coach Dan Campbell.
A pick six is when the defense intercepts the ball and runs it back for a touchdown. And when that happens on Sunday, you get 6 free boneless wings at Applebee's on Monday. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
All right, back here in the Pepsi postgame show, Tom Callahan here with you. It's time to take a final look back at the Zelmo Zip and out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo's is the official fuel provider of the Columbus River Dragons. So in the FPHL tonight, wrapping things up here, a bunch of finals. The Thunderbirds with a 4-1 win over the Blue Ridge Bobcats here this evening. And in overtime, the Danbury Hat-Tricks 4-3 winners over the Binghamton Black Bears. Actually, that might have been a shootout. Let's see here. Get to the bottom of this one if we can. And looking for, well, I don't see any shootout shooters listed, but let's see. Well, no, must have gone to a shootout. It was a shootout. So the 4-3 win for Danbury in a shootout tonight over Binghamton. As we told you, the Wolves and Venom game was postponed due to issues with the Watertown bus. That will be rescheduled to be played at a later date. Prowlers 3-1 over the Motor City Rockers tonight. And 2-2, Athens and Monroe, they're going to overtime. So a little bit extra hockey to be played there. Zydeco looking to wrap up a 5-3 win over Dashers tonight. There's 46 seconds left to go there in that. Actually, that is early in the third period. 5-3 Zydeco over Dashers. So that one's still got some time left in it. All right, and then in the NHL, Preds with a 3-1 lead over the Avalanche in the third period there. Just starting it off, Utah Hockey Club scoreless with the Vegas Golden Knights. Canucks and Sharks also scoreless in the first. Everything else is final. Panthers 4-2 over the Stars. Bruins blank the Flyers 3-0. Shootout, the Hawks 4-3 over the Kings. 7-2, Capitals top the Blue Jackets. Senators blank the Kraken 3-0. Red Wings top the Sabres 2-1. 3-1, Penguins down the Canadiens. And the Blues double up the Maple Leafs tonight by a 4-2 count. College football top 25 scoreboard for you. Into the third quarter, South Carolina continues to lead number 10 Texas A&M 30-20. Also in the third, number 11 Clemson trailing Louisville now 26-7. Number 7 Tennessee 14-10 over Kentucky in the third quarter. Number 18 Pittsburgh trails number 20 SMU 31-3 just after the half. Finals from earlier today, number 1 Oregon 38-17 over Michigan. Number 2 Georgia 34-20 over Florida. Number 4 Ohio State beats number 3 Penn State 20-13. Number 5 Miami 53-31 over Duke. Texas Tech beats number 11 Iowa State 23-22. Number 13 Indiana 47-10 over Michigan State. Houston beat number 17 Kansas State 24-19. Number 19 Ole Miss 63-31 over Arkansas. Number 21 Army 20-3 over Air Force. And Minnesota tops number 24 Illinois 25-17. Yesterday, number 15 Boise State 56-24 winners over San Diego State. And to round out the SEC portion of the scoreboard, we had Oklahoma 59-14 over Maine. Vanderbilt beat Auburn 17-7. And Mississippi State 45-20 over UMass. That's it for the out-of-town scoreboard presented by Zelmo's Zippin, the official fuel provider of the Columbus River Dragons. And that is it for our post-game show here. We appreciate you having been a part of things. Thank you so much for joining us. And the next time we're going to talk to you is going to be on Thursday and Friday night in Baton Rouge, taking on the Zydeco for the River Dragons. Thursday night is an 8:05 Eastern Time start with the pregame show 15 minutes before puck drop. Thanks for being a part here, everybody. Big 4-0 win for the River Dragons tonight as they post their second consecutive shutout and sweep the weekend series from the Mississippi Seawolves. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you Thursday night from Baton Rouge. This is Tom Callahan.